All right, people, we are live now. Let me know that you can hear me and see me good as you come into the chat. We have some I don't know what's going on with StreamYard and the camera, and I'm using a different browser, so we're gonna have to kind of finagle, we'll have to kind of nigger rig this tonight, but we're gonna make it work. So let me know that you can hear me and see me before we hop into everything, people. We got a lot to talk about. All right. We got a lot to talk about. Let's see. Somebody tell me they can hear me, then we'll get it started. We'll get it popping. All right. Yes. All right. Perfect. Okay. So first things first, people, we have to come and talk about. We got to bring Whoa Vicky. Wait. Can y'all see that? There we go. Now y'all can see it. We got to bring Whoa Vicky and now her ex-boyfriend John Gabbana into my damn office, okay? And we'll come. They're going to be brought into my office today. Number one, for being fake ass Christians. They claim they gave their life to God, but kept giving each other the D and the V, and was living together outside of holy matrimony. They was living, hunching, humping, sucking, and slurping in sin, but they claim they had gave their life to God. All right. Now, well, Vicky, I will say the good thing about you getting with this John Gabbana dude or whatever his name was before. What did John Gabbana used to be called before he started playing Etch a Sketch with his face and shit? You know what? As a matter of fact, wait, can y'all hear me? Okay, yeah, y'all should be able to hear me. The ones who can't, whatever, go out, go back in. So like I said, so what was his name? Bunk Gang. That was his name, the Bunk Gang. Oh, okay. So, Bunk Gang, when you was playing Etch a Sketch with your face, I'm definitely going to be writing you a script for some laser tattoo removal. Okay, like I said, you didn't claim to give your life to Christ, and you turned over a new leaf, and you can keep all the other tattoos. I'm not going to ask you to laser your entire body, but what I am going to ask you to do is to get that Etch a Sketch off your face. Why do these Negroes love to put all these tattoos on their face, and it start to blend together? It start to look a hot ass mess. Like, are you guys purposely just playing Etch a Sketch with your face? Do you be letting your little kids and your nieces and nephews just draw with some coloring pens on your shit, and you say, what look good? This hot ass mess on my face. But anyway, I can appreciate it when you started hunching, humping, slumping, and sucking Wo Vicky's ass in the name of the Lord after she had got to giving that ass to the Illuminati. I am glad that she at least started to appear a little bit more white. She started to appear a little bit more white. Now she low-key actually look white. Okay. Victoria, you went from Whoa Vicky to Victoria, okay? But I am gonna say this too. I also have to write you a script, Vicky. And I'm going to put you on an IEP. That's an individualized education plan, because I don't care how much makeup you put on. I don't care how many veneers you put in your face. And I don't care how much you talk for that camera, or how much you done gave your soul to the Lord after the Illuminati tried to take it. You still, in my opinion, is on the short bus. I don't know why. Don't nobody else want to say that or call that out. You basically went from one handler, the Illuminati, Jakumatati, to another, which was his Bunk Gang guy. Now, I don't even know why you won't get with somebody named Bunk Gang, but anyway. My point is, okay, we're gonna play this video of Wo Vicky going in on him, and then we're gonna finish talking about it. So hold up. So I hate now the way I gotta do it. I gotta go to the damn page. I low-key probably just need a new damn laptop. I'm gonna just buy a new laptop tomorrow, because I need it. Then I gotta come here. Then I gotta come here. Then here. Then paste and go. Then here. Then share. Stop screen. Share again. All right, y'all gonna have to work with me through these technical difficulties, okay? Y'all just gonna have to work with me. All right, let's listen to Wo Vicky go in on John Gabbana, aka Bunk Gang. Is it even gonna play? Okay. Oh. Some kind of.
First of all, you already messed up in the beginning with your baby mama. First of all, you already messed up in the beginning with your baby mama.
I'm gonna leave that there. Was y'all able to hear that? Y'all can't hear it. Okay. So when she wasn't saying nothing that important. We're not even gonna run through that. That clip was way too hard to bring up anyway. We just not. Basically, she was saying John Cabana ain't done nothing for her, didn't do nothing for her, one paying her bills in the beginning, one doing nothing for her. And all I have to say is, well, Vicky, if he was never doing anything for you in the first place, then what was you toting him around for? What was you making all the TikToks for? What was he all up in your space for? And in my opinion, he was in your space being your handler and your holy D. All right, not the Holy Spirit. He was giving you the holy D. And so I just want to say, in my humble opinion, well, Victoria, you are what I have to diagnose as being retarded. Okay, you are not fully at the level of mental retardation, but I do not trust you to fully be able to live your life on your own. You're giving me full Amanda Bynes without the actual talent. So I shouldn't even actually compare you to her. I'm going to send you into my office. I'm putting you on an IEP. I will also be assigning you a caseworker to check on you once every 30 days. I would send you back to your mammy and your pappy's house, but if they raise you to be this, I don't even trust you to go back for them to finish. You know, sometimes we have children. Y'all have children. I got no motherfucking children. But sometimes we have children, and you realize that they are not going to be out your house at 18. You will be raising that little monkey until they 25, 30 years old. And you was one of them children that just so happened to stumble upon Black D at an early age, and then stumble upon Vine, and then IG, and you got famous, and you got a lot of money. And, you know, at the end of the day, you still retarded, but you still have and benefit from white privilege. So you can't turn this around. You have not let one of those Negroes implant a biracial child inside your uterus, and so you still have a chance. I mean, your name is pretty much ruined. Ain't no white man gonna ever touch you, but you still got a chance. Anyway, with that being said, come into my office. IEP plan, monthly caseworker. Matter of fact, I want you. Matter of fact, I don't even want you living by yourself. We gonna get it together. But just come into my office and let's figure this out, Victoria, because you're a hot ass mess. I mean, she is truly special. But that IEP gonna get you right. You hear me? That IEP is gonna get you right. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. All right. Also, guys, while I am thinking about it, cannot forget tonight's sponsor, which is Her Sacred Place. I feel like we can low-key see it when you like do it like that. I love that. My vagina is steamy clean. Now I know everybody was like, how was you advertising vagina products and you don't have one? And you're right. I don't have a vagina. However, the people that watch me do. So if you need a little extra help on keeping that hygiene together, if you have been with a Nick Cannon and he done been with everybody and he done gave you a little bit of BV, go and get you some of this Her Sacred Place to get that yoni back in its place. All right? I'll leave that there, okay? The link is in the chat. All right, the link is pinned. They putting it in the chat now for Her Sacred Place. All right, moving right along from there. Y'all already know how I do. I don't have a vagina, but the people that watch me do. All right, moving right along. I mean, this computer is acting up tonight. Like, we're gonna make it work. We are going to make it work. Hopefully, we're gonna make it work. All right. So up next, I had to bring Mama D into my office, okay? And I had to bring her into my office along with Shay Johnson because Mama D won't leave that lady alone. I low-key feel like Mama D is just that almost mother-in-law that you can't really get rid of. But let's listen.
Granny gonna do anything for you. What you want? You think this is my glam baby. Granny gonna do anything for you. What you want? You think Granny won't do it? I heard somebody over you, girl. I don't know. For her bowls. I know. Giant glam grandma. I love you. And so we're gonna do what we do. We turn up.
Y'all can't hear it? Y'all can't hear the clips? Y'all can't. Okay, let me know. Can y'all hear the clips? Let me know. I'm looking. Can y'all hear the clip? If not, I just won't play the clips. They said yes. Okay. All right.
This is my glam baby. Granny gonna do anything for you. What you want? You think Granny won't do it? I hurt somebody over you, girl. I know. For her bowls. I know. Giant glam grandma. I love you. And so we're going to do what we do. We turn up. Isn't it right? Who get new kid? Who get new kid? Who get new kid?
All right. So
Granny baby.
So very, very cute. Okay. But Mama D, I have to bring you into my office for being a bad mother-in-law. I have to bring you into my office for being a bad mother-in-law to the BAM. You have not liked the BAM ever since she got with your son. This is what I noticed about Mama D. I also have to diagnose you with being enmeshed with Lil Scrappy. Now, I don't want no smoke with Scrappy. All right. I seen Scrappy in Miami. I think it was last year or year before last. I think like the first time I went to Miami. Seeing Lil Scrappy, nigga look like he just got out the jailhouse. I see why they call him Scrappy. He literally walked like he ready to scrap. You know, I remember I had to tell my cousin, don't go run your ass across the street, running up on Scrappy, because that nigga will swing on you and I'm not gonna help you fight. So I'm not gonna help you fight. Your skinny ass is gonna be on your own. So anyway, with that being said, I don't want no smoke, but at the end of the day, Mama D and Scrappy are emotionally tied to each other. That is her emotional husband, all right? That is her son husband. That is her king to the palace that is non-existent and built on absolute shit and garbage. And so I noticed a pattern, as these Southerners would say, that Mama D loved every woman after she done screwing her son. Mama D got real cool with Erica after Erica was done with her son. Mama D was real cool with Erica Pinkett, and she went with her son. She just got, banged out by him. Mama D, hey, shout out to Sassy Girl. Thank you so much. Mama D got real cool with Shay Johnson, been cool with Shay Johnson, because low-key, I feel like Mama D got a crush on Shay Johnson. Low-key, I feel like if Mama D was still in her pimping days, Shay Johnson would have been the bottom bitch or the top girl, whatever you call it. I don't know. But there's a little bit, she very comfortable with somebody that she ain't related to and put them old lady lips all over the baby. At least she kissed the baby forehead and not the baby mouth. Mama D, you done been around the way, and you deserve a lot, but what that baby don't deserve is for you to be putting your gums on that baby. So don't be putting your gums on that baby. Just don't do it. I ain't fucking with it. So anyway, as a part of your script, I'm sending Mama D, I'm sending the BAM and Scrappy to family therapy so y'all can unpack all this trauma, all this enmeshment, and so y'all can come to an agreement. Because for you to be this close to Shay and not this close to the BAM is an absolute problem. This is an absolute passive-aggressive shot at her. All right. And this is you just trying to start some damn shit because you can't get your way with the BAM. I feel like low-key you don't like the BAM because the BAM might low-key remind you of you. And that's why you don't like the BAM. Because the BAM ain't taking your shit. But it's some with these reality mothers and their sons. The Mama Jones, the Mama D, Charlene over there running over Kirk bike. Kirk did deserve it, but you get the point. But hell, Charlene signed over Rashida to Kirk when she was 17. Anyway. It's some but the mamas over there. They all got what's the other one? Miss Deb. Her too. They got a problem. This is disrespect on the ultimate level. Leave Shay alone. I feel like Shay's just a little bit too nice to cut you off. Shay ain't like me. I cut some blocks. But God, leave Shay. You cussed out Iyanla from the top to the bottom. I wish you would have showed her a little respect like you showed Mama D. Anyway, that's my point. Congratulations, Shay, on the baby. But you need to go live your life with that baby's real grandmammy, and we're going to send Mama D, the BAM, and Scrappy to family therapy so they can unpack their trauma and set up boundaries so that they can love each other, and so Mama D can get the grandbaby love that she needs. Mama D is an older black woman, and she needs to love on the baby, cook the baby collard greens, sweet potato pie, fry some chicken for the grandbaby. She needs that kind. You let her come see the baby so she can stop kissing on strangers' babies. Shit's ridiculous. Damn, girl barely damn knew you. You kissing all on that baby. You act like you want to suck her damn coochie, but I'm gonna leave that for another day. Ain't nobody telling me Mama D ain't bisexual. But that's just my business. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving right along from that. I hate to do it. I'm not gonna do it that bad. But we gotta talk about it, okay? We gotta, of course, bring Lamar Odom and Khloe Alexandria Kardashian, the alleged Kardashian. It just so happened when I bring up Google, I get all kinds of Khloes. I get blonde Khloe, brunette Khloe. I get happy Khloe, starving Khloe, medium Khloe, big Khloe. I get Khloe when she was trying to hide the fact that Lamar was banging out prostitutes down from Dallas. I get Khloe when she first started getting on the treadmill when she was living in Dallas, Texas. Meanwhile, her man was out smoking crack with that damn best friend of his that ended up damn dying. Well, crack or heroin, one or the other. Anyway. I say all that to say, even look at that picture right there. All right. Well, let's just sing the song first, right? We got that Wonder Bread, that Wonder Bread news. We got that Wonder Bread, huh? We got that Wonder Bread news. There's still as news, my first love news, that crackhead news, that anorexia news, head too big from shoulders as news, that racial confusion as news. All I like is big dick ass news. We got that Wonder Bread, we got that Wonder Bread news. Oh, God damn. Lamar out here still being Lamar and still being slow. Talking about if Khloe wanted a baby, all she had to do was call me. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, Lamar, what in the hell is Khloe gonna call you for your nut to make a motherfucking baby, Lamar? She hid the fact and faked the whole storyline on a reality show, Lamar and Khloe, or Coi Leray, whatever that bullshit was. She faked the whole storyline about not being able to have a baby because you kept putting that big old rod inside her big old ass. It wasn't none coming out, and you wouldn't understand it because y'all was having sex like 40 going north. Because one thing about a crackhead, they can screw. Even if you rub a little coke on that, they can stay hard. Y'all didn't hear that from me, though. Y'all didn't hear that from me. So you kept coming in, going downstairs, playing the game with Rob, nuts still leaking from your dick, they ain't got nothing but a towel on, playing video games, acting like Rob is a stepson while you go bang out his mama upstairs so he can get a damn Happy Meal. That's a whole story for another. Low key, a lot of y'all need to thank y'all mamas. They sucked a lot of D and took a lot of back shots just so your daddy could come around and spend 10 minutes with you and bring your happy ass a Happy Meal. Mm-hmm. Your daddy didn't want to come see you. I know you trying to find out where the nigga at now, but just know he never went trying to come see you. Your mama called him and he happened to answer, and she said, "Please come by and bring this baby a Happy Meal." He said, "You know what I need," and she said, "Just hurry up." I'm just saying. You keep wondering why you and your siblings got different last names, but you got the same daddy. See, your mama was with your daddy when she had you. She wasn't with your daddy when she had your sibling. You keep wondering why you got a sibling born after the divorce, because like I said, because your mama had to do what she had to do, so your daddy would come around and see around your ass. And since that was his baby mama, since that was his ex-wife, since that still was his coochie, he wasn't pulling out and he wasn't using no rubber. I'm telling y'all too much tonight. Anyway, with that being said, you still apparently ain't got no sense, Lamar. Around her talking about she can come get some of your nut. She didn't want your nut then. She didn't want your nut when we thought you was healthy, and she damn sure don't want your nut now. What is she gonna create with your nut? A legacy of crackheads? A legacy of drug abuse and drug addiction? I mean, she's already trash. Ain't no white man gonna ever want her ever. She at least want her kids to look the same. She don't want to create another Khloe. How damn mammy didn't give a damn about slanging that coochie with no rubber, bringing in the baby that don't look like that one. Khloe is the baby that don't look like that woman. So why she gonna go do that same damn thing that happened to her? this would be the time you'd actually probably would get an ass pregnant because God got a sense of humor. You're offering her everything but the apology that you should. You're offering her everything but what she want. Peace. She want to be through with you. She done with you. Move right along, Lamar. Now I can drag her and drag her. Maybe they tried to have you killed. Maybe they didn't. I don't really know. But what I do know is she kept your ass together when she was with you. She took you to the dentist. She was walking around with stank ass breath. I guess since you figured you was 7'5", couldn't nobody smell that funk coming out your mouth. So you reached down to hug Kim. Kim got a strong sense of smell, and she said, "Oh, this nigga got nigga breath," and took you right to the dentist, right on camera. Didn't give a damn. Grown ass on camera talking about I'm 30-some years, I ain't been to the dentist in ever. But you a whole NBA player, but you can go buy crack rock, gamble, and the like, but can't go roll by the dentist? Talking about all I do is sit up and eat candy and candy and candy and candy. We didn't know the meth was rotting out the teeth too. Grown ass man can't wipe your ass. Grown ass man shitting everywhere, duty stains everywhere. I guess Chloe kept your ass together. Low key, Chloe, that's where you developed that damn OCD, that obsessive cleaning disorder that your motherfucking ass got. We thought you got it from all the anxiety you got from growing up in that family, and that is a trauma response. But what we cannot deny is that when you live with a grown man who can't figure out how to properly wash his ass, I know he wasn't properly cleaning that bed. Oh, I know he wasn't cleaning shit around the house. Oh, I see why because you said if you're going to be screwing me and I'll be sucking eating your ass because you eat asses. I remember when Tristan gave you the pink eye, Chloe, so you get behind up under them balls. You do anything for that man. That's why Tristan's booty always tooted up. It's used to being tooted up. That's where you got all that damn cleaning from. So I ain't even bringing you into my office, Chloe. Ain't no damn helping you. I'm bringing Lamar into my shit so we can figure out where in the hell your brain at, where you left it so you can get it back. We're sending you to intensive therapy. You looking for every one of these women to play a certain role in your life, and I want you to stand on those big ass feet for once in your life. All right, I'm going to bring a mentor into your life to teach you how to wipe your ass. We're gonna know how to properly wipe, front to back, wipe, fold the toilet tissue, wipe. After you done getting the shower, rinse that ass out, rinse it out, spread them cheeks like you spread them cheeks in the muggles. Because we know you spread some cheeks. So spread the motherfucking cheeks and let that water pressure hit that ass and rinse all that shit out with your big ass. You too damn big not to be clean. I'm ready for you to stand on your own feet. Feel like low-key we gotta send your ass to manhood school. Leave. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. Come to my office. I'm gonna write you a referral, and I'm gonna send you to where you need to go. See, BET sent you to College Hill with a bunch of high school dropouts. I'm still trying to figure out why BET just don't want to go get regular people that's actually in college and not celebrities that can barely read and write. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers didn't make it past the 12th grade, but you putting them in whatever. It make good TV, I guess. But I'm gonna put you through that training that you really need, Lamar. Feel like we need to put you in a car wash and put that thing and hose that ass out. You too damn grown for that. Ugh. And grown man ass stink. Oh God. I can't. Get out of my office, please. I need the Lysol after. Low key. You might have been the one to start the damn monkeypox with that shit. Anyway, y'all have a good day, both Lamar and Chloe, and we're gonna move right along from that. We're gonna move right along, people. All right. Now, next, I got to bring the next person to the office if it will pop up. Okay, here we go. Finally, shit. All right. So it's time for me to bring another little man into my little office. And who am I talking about, people? I'm talking about the man on social media that's always giving us opinions that we didn't ask for. I'm talking about the man that paid that and ain't no wrong with paying hosts to be around you, but I mean he paid them hosts to lead that. I'm talking about the man that looked 50 and 25 at the same damn time. I'm talking about Lil Duval. All right. Okay. Sassy Girl says, Storm, you're not going to have me passing out with your foolishness tonight. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Now, Lil Duval, I'm bringing you and your little legs into my office because you got into an accident down there on your island. And I think you got a house in Jamaica or the Bahamas. But either way, first of all, I'm going to say, we here at the office are glad that you are okay. In all seriousness, we're glad that you're alive, that you got hit by a car on your ATV, and that really could have took you up out of here, especially when just a couple posts before you was talking all that shit, talking about how, when women get big, they friends need to tell them that they're getting big. And I guess all we can say is, when you getting in the way of a car, you need friends to let you know that your ass is about to get hit and that your life is about to end. Anyway, with that being said, we are glad that you was okay. I think you brave as hell to let them people take you to the Bahamas hospital and then tell them people to bring you up to Florida and bring you down up to Miami and bring you into the States. Because now in order for you to leave that hospital, you definitely going to have to make a donation, okay? Your bill may be $500, but you going to donate about 5-10K, to their fund or whatever the hell. That's just how it goes. But anyway, I'm just saying, Lil Duval, it just goes to show how quickly life can go. And I couldn't help but think as you was laying on that stretcher that, wow, he's by himself. Number one, I don't feel like everything needs to be recorded. This is something we probably could have went without seeing, and you could have just updated us. This didn't need, but I guess you figured it would get out anyway, so you can be the first one to tell your own tea. However, I'm going to write you a script because we need to put out a search party for your woman. Where was your woman when you and your little legs was getting hit by that car? Where was your woman? And where was your little hoes? Now that you need somebody to basically nurse your ass back to health. It turned out that your hip is broken now. All right, not necessarily your leg, your hip. So you're going to be in recovery for a very long time. But I'm sending you this script. All right, on behalf of the celebrity doctor, I want you to go see these people. See, you, much like me, have lived the life of a short man, and it ain't fun. We figure out how to be slick with our mouths because, it just ain't fun being a short man. It's just not. Like, the life sucks. Now, you bitch is shorter than me. You 5'3", I'm 5'6.5". Okay, let's not get it twisted, okay? And I want my half. I want every inch. I want every inch up here. I want every inch counted down here, right? Okay, all right. You about 125, I'm about 169. So I'm just saying. Anyway, my point is, while you in the hospital with your little legs, number one, tell them people to give you a discount. You was the size of a child. Why they got you in a grown man bed and got you paying grown man prices? They better take you to the children's side of the hospital and get you a motherfucking discount. Number one. Number two, while you in there, I'm finna to change your life, Duval. I got something for you that's gonna change your life, and you ain't gonna you gonna be loving life so much you ain't even gonna low-key, you ain't even gonna want to talk shit about nobody no more. You ain't gonna want to be mean no more. You just gonna be happy, go lucky. You gonna actually talk to women that actually like you for you, and not ones that you just have to pay to be around, and then they try to low-key tape everything but not put you in it, and you have to put your wide Joker smile. Look, Duval got a wide ass Joker smile. But anyway, I'm finna send you down there to here. Hold up. You can actually start walking right away. People think as soon as the surgery is done, you can actually start walking right away. People think that they have to be laid up in bed. That's not the situation. In fact, we actually get you up and walking with the physical therapist right after surgery. Now, granted, you got to make sure that you don't put more than 75 pounds on each side. So if you weigh 150 or less, then you could stand full weight bearing on both feet without any assistive devices. However, when you come to take a step, you're putting full weight on that side, so you still got to use the walker when you walk. But it's very important that you walk out to surgery with circulation to prevent any blood clots, and it helps with bone healing. As soon as the surgery is done, you can actually start walking right away. People think, all right, people. So y'all might be wondering, Storm, what is that? That is the height lengthening doctor out there in Beverly Hills. Now, a lot of y'all didn't know about that surgery. The surgery has been around since I was like 12 years old. So that was like 16 years ago. It started in Asia. Now it's finally legal here in the U.S. Yes, I have done a lot of research. Because I might just start a crowd fund for y'all to pay me $75K for me to go get it. Okay, they can give you 6 inches, and you mean to tell me I could walk out this bitch being 6 feet? What? Bitch, what? You mean to tell me for $75K I can be 6 feet tall? I'm not gonna know none of y'all if I'm 6 feet. Do you understand? I'm not going to do this for a living. If I'm 6 feet, I'm actually gonna like talk about people and treat people with respect. If I'm 6 feet tall, bitch. Anyway. Between that, it's only 10K. I can go get 15 syringes of hyaluronic acid in this D. I would be a builder nigga over here. I would have a fat D 6 feet tall. I'm not gonna know none of y'all. But why your hips, your legs, hips, and body, Duval, is all broken up anyway. Go around now to Beverly Hills. Let them put them extra inches in your legs. Go disappear for a year. And when you reemerge, you're going to be a whole new man. And that head is actually going to match that body. Thank you, Duval. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. But I said, damn. Oh, you gonna act brand new to your support? No. I'm still gonna love y'all. But when I say y'all gonna be like, Storm, where you at? I'm in these streets. I don't want to hear that shit. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna be an air mattress dust. No, a mandingo dust. What's it they call it? Mandingo dust. Because I ain't no air mattress. I have a luxury apartment. I'm gonna be that. Well, NBA 10, I ain't. I'm just going to slang D because I'm gonna be 6 feet tall. I'm gonna be 6 feet tall. I just did a video. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm just saying. Anyway, that being said, we gonna move right along from that, people. Is done. All right, get down now. Okay, now what's next? Who's up next? Oh God, I had to talk about this food here. Let's just get right to it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, we got almost 3,700 people here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Up next.
Can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act. The brave women and men in blue all across this nation should never forget that. Can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act. The brave women and men in blue all across this nation should never forget that. Can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American. Donald Trump can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy.
All right. That was Joe Biden. Okay. And we are bringing Joe Biden into our office for lying to us and being a clone. But not a clone. We just going to keep it real. Did y'all see Joe Biden's face? Number one, I do not believe that's Joe Biden. I'm ordering a DNA test, and I want to know if that's the real Joseph, okay? Because over the years, Joe, number one, we really ain't heard that much from you. I guess you've been sleeping, or maybe you've been smoking crack with Hunter. I don't know. Maybe you be getting foot jobs from 15-year-old prostitutes while smoking a meth pipe like Hunter. You know, maybe you've been dancing in the shower with a bad built body while smoking crack like Hunter. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, why do I low-key feel like you faked COVID so you can go recover from a mini facelift? Joe Biden went and got a damn facelift. Why we acting like he looked the same? That is not normal. You old, Joe. You old and you white. It ain't nothing changing on you but the liver spots. You're going to get more wrinkles and lose more hair. You did not blink the whole time you was talking. The face did not move. You went and faked COVID. Oh, I can't even say. You went and faked that bug. Had us all in a panic in this country again. Lord knows y'all finna shut it down over this monkeypox. I'll leave it alone. And you did all that so you can go get a facelift. Joe Biden, I'm writing you a script for not only being a horrible president, but also being a horrible father. I mean, not only have you lied to the black community, you have done nothing for student loans, nothing for education. This country low-key is even in a worse position than it was when you got here. We ain't got teachers, we ain't got police officers, we ain't got ambulance workers, we ain't got nurses. Our military is shit because guess what? Honestly, most people don't even qualify to go into the military. I know all y'all is worried about getting drafted. You're not gonna make it. We too fat and out of shape. What do you mean? The new generation didn't even grow up with recess. You think you're gonna make it in the military? You think they're gonna send you over there to fight? No, all this feminist shit. We don't even have men that want to be men, but y'all, you think they finna put a uniform on you and put you in the, you are going to be sent back home in a body bag. You're not made for. We got motherfuckers crying over here. We got people crying over here when they don't get men crying over here because they don't get attention. And you mean to tell me that you think they're gonna make it in the military? Today's men is not yesterday's men, which is why the women that's out here is scoring the top 10% because them the only ones that do remind them of real men. They just going for the men. That's what I realized. And ladies, it low-key suck for y'all. Let me go off on a rant. I'll be watching Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G, her thick ass and them thick titties. But shout out to Kendra G. And she be looking very moisturized on screen. But I be noticing that everybody, they say the same thing. They come up, I want a manly man. I want an alpha male. I want a man's man. I want a rough man. I want a man. I want a man. They all say the same damn thing. So let me get this straight. The straight women want a manly man. The bisexual women want a manly man. The trans women want a manly man. The gay niggas want a manly man. And the feminine gay niggas want a manly man. And then the masculine gay niggas want a manly man too. So if everybody wants a manly man, who gonna be left for y'all? It's a shortage out here in these streets. I feel sorry for y'all ladies. Y'all gonna have to start hunching each other in a minute and scissoring. It don't seem like it's none left for y'all. But anyway, with that being said, Joe Biden had a damn facelift. Apparently, he wants to do everything but run this country. And so we're going to write him a script to resign. But actually, no, don't resign yet because then Copacabana, Casablanca, fake-ass black Kamala Harris would end up being president. I don't really want her and her fake black ass to be president either. I don't want her trying to dance, playing Beyonce, or acting like she knew Tupac when they don't even line up with your age. And so when it's time for you to be re-elected, when elections are coming up, you're just not going to run. You're going to go retire. And I want you to spend the rest of your years chasing that crackhead ass son you got and getting him up off the streets and getting him up off those 15-year-old meth-induced prostitutes. AKA one-term president. And we're going to leave that there. All majority said, I just want a straight man. They all want a straight man. Straight women want a straight man. Trans women want a straight man. Bisexual women want a straight man. Bisexual men want a straight man. Gay men want a straight presenting man. That was taught to me. I didn't even know that. So apparently the T is gay men like to get a man that do got a girlfriend because he looks straight. So they can say, oh, my boyfriend, my boyfriend's straight. He screws me, but he has a wife. He has a girlfriend. It's a whole thing. Shout out to Hera Copas. Appreciate that $20. Everybody wants the straight, manly, rough, tough, high testosterone filled man. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to go out the country to get them, baby, because they ain't making them. They ain't made them past 1975. And then what be getting me too, let me hit you ladies to some game before we move on and talk about Kevin Hart. Why y'all don't believe in age gap dating? Listen to me. Y'all is like out here 25, 30, 35, talking about some, I'm looking for a man, between, 30, 35. No, the man you're looking for is like 50. I'm sorry. The man you're looking for is like 50. Oh, somebody said, so they want a closeted man? No, they love that shit. They love that shit. Because when they go out, you don't know. But anyway, all right. So we're going to talk about this Kevin Hart story. He went over there to that podcast, The Pivot. That podcast where they was talking all that shit about Russell Wilson. Everybody got Russell Wilson name in their mouth. But I just feel like the people that's talking about Russell don't need to be talking about Russell. Hey, shout out to the 4K people we got here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. But I'm going to play the clip. Let's get to it.
This college.
like once a year, we go to a nudist colony.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's
we go to a place where like you walk in, and everybody just gets naked. And
I heard you say
I didn't know if you knew.
No, I'm just asking you what's going on.
Okay, yeah. So we go to the nudist colony, and we just kind of go around. You got to shave everything and show out, and especially when you shave your shit, it looks bigger because you gain inches from no hair.
Back up for a second. I just want to get clear. Something. Y'all just hanging out, or y'all fucking these people? What's
No, there's swingers there, but you set the precedent.
I get that. I don't know why you're not listening to me. I want to know, what do y'all get down? What did you say?
It's kind of the question, but we don't get down, but we just like to be around naked people together.
You see what I'm doing, bro? I'm out.
Hey, that's y'all two conversations. I'm enjoying it.
We just like to be around naked people. The one thing that gets me,
you hear what you're saying out loud, bro?
I hear what I'm saying out loud. The one thing that gets me, it's just eating, like breakfast.
What you eating, Chad?
I don't want, there at the buffet, your dick's by my eggs. I don't want your dick by my eggs. I eat coochie. I don't want coochie by my eggs, even though I eat coochie and eggs. That's my
Yeah, I'm still at the point you just saying we just like to be around naked people.
You don't like to be around naked people?
To be honest with you, I have no desire to be around a bunch of people I don't know just sitting there naked. That's what I said.
But some people, but the women, you been a strip club.
I'm willing to bet. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to bet a good number. It ain't a lot of put together people going through this.
No. Me and my wife go to a nudist colony. All right. So let me go ahead and end that. So that was Channing Crowder, the light-skinned dude with the dreads. Channing Crowder, right? I don't know why I want to call him Chauncey, but his name's Channing. Anyway, with that being said, we got a white boy name. Anyway, this ain't even no read on Kevin and the fact that Kevin had to sit all the way on the edge of the couch so his feet actually touched the ground. This is about Channing. Channing had a whole lot to say about Russell and how Russell Wilson was a lame. How Russell Wilson was this. How Russell Wilson was that. Meanwhile, him and his wife is out here eating dick eggs. Out here at nudist colonies eating fruit that old hairy men didn't brush their balls across. We so worried about how Russell Wilson and his wife is living their life when low-key him and his wife is okay with being around a bunch of naked, swinging people. Now, he claimed they don't participate. I don't believe that, because you be around naked people enough that get it popping, and you're going to get it popping too. Now, with that being said, that is some shit I would do. I would go to a nudist colony. All right, I absolutely would. I would go on a regular. But my point is, I ain't judging nobody else's life while I'm out here damn near living an alternative lifestyle. Because the majority of people... I just want to know, who would you, what marriage would you want? Do you want Russell Wilson's marriage or do you want Channing's marriage? I want to know what's more lame. Coming home to your wife and your kids every night, playing with them, putting them to sleep, and then going and then making love to your wife, your beautiful, tall, gorgeous wife, or going to a nudist colony and looking at a bunch of old, wrinkly, saggy, naked people stand around and talk about nothing. I know a nudist don't make you a swing, but I'm just saying, they said Russell was so lame. But that shit sound lame to me. How you gonna go to the news colony and you ain't even hit no nut? And the way this monkeypox out here is running rampant shit. You sit on the seat after some naked ass have been on the seat. Now you done call something, didn't even have no fun. I would hate to catch an STD and didn't even get to poke nothing. I don't understand. 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 And ain't nobody telling me nothing. Either him and his wife is cheating or they both cheating. They just ain't talking about it. Anyway, we're gonna move right along from that. I ain't got no script. I just wanted to say, I talked all that shit about Russell, and there you go. Me and my wife go to a nudist colony. Anyway, moving right along from that, we got to bring a man into the office because maybe he thought I forgot about him, and I didn't forget about you. All right, Exhibit. I didn't forget about you. Or this exotical tax that your ass is out here paying. Because we finna have a real ass honest conversation tonight. Let's see. Who said I don't need them inches? Look at Russell and look at Russell and anyway. Russell and Sierra, because Sierra taller than Russell. Listen, I am not Russell Wilson. I am not worth $100 and some million. Anyway, that I don't even understand. Still don't understand how a God-fearing man who loves his wife is lame. That just shows you the state of the black community. You know what? I did figure it out. Russell Wilson is the daddy that these Negroes never had. See, they daddies was Future. Multiple baby mamas never came around, didn't give a damn about them, looked like them, but ain't never met them, etc. But Russell, the man that actually sticks around, see, they don't know that because they didn't have that. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Anyway, moving right along from that, we got to bring Exhibit into our office for paying an exotical tax. This is his estranged wife who is claiming that he is hiding millions of dollars, all right, from his successful marijuana businesses and further investments, okay? Much like he faked that life on Pimp My Ride, I thought he was with a black woman. He wasn't with no black woman. This is who he was married to. Now, here's what happens, and I'm gonna have an honest ass conversation. As a black man, when you marry or get with a white woman, all right, what you have to come to realize is that there will come a point in your marriage or your relationship when you start to look the same age and she will continue to age. Black women age like fine wine, white women age like milk. This is just what it is on average. I don't want to hear no bullshit. This ain't racist. I'm talking about on average. Okay? We're keeping it real. We know white women usually hit their peak about 25. A lot of YouTubers tell y'all they get married earlier than y'all. They focusing on finding their husband in college. And I'm going to keep it real. They do get married earlier than y'all. They do be focused on getting their husband in college because their looks are about to go to shit. You're going to tell it like it is. Yes, no, white women do be more focused than black women on husbands because they don't have that much time. Literally. Sisters can kind of wait. You can literally meet a sister that's 35 and think she's 25. 45 and she still looks 30. You literally can. Only thing that may give it away is her neck. That's it. She may have them Saturn rings around her neck. That'd be about it. But other than that, that's just what it is. But when you as a black man date a white woman, but you have to realize that it will come a point in time when this lady will start to look like your mother or your teacher or some old lady from round the way. Because I'm looking at both of them like they don't look like they even the same age. She looks like a full gilf. I'm trying to understand. Yes, the neck and the hands, the Keisha Kayor of it all. No shade. That's why she keeps it covered up. My point is, on average, white women age like milk. Black women age like wine. You got a lot of black women that will literally get better looking. They hit that stride. They go from like okay looking to damn. It happens. I'm just saying. You're right, and she got makeup on. Anyway, with that being said, Exhibit, not only did your wife get millions out of you, not only did she get babies out of you, not only is she trying to take down your empire, not only is this exotical tax so high, this exotical tax has infiltrated your family, Exhibit. See, Exhibit, I got to write you a script for a whole new family because they done turned on you. See, Wonder Bread over here didn't know nothing about the millions of dollars in cash that you have stashed in storage containers and in different pods and where is it where you go put your furniture in storage? Like when you move those little things, those lockers, what they call. Anyway, he got millions of dollars in cash stacked up like a damn drug dealer. Literally, she didn't know. Got him in various places all up and through California. She didn't know, but who did know? His cousin. And guess who told Wonderbread that he got money stashed away? His cousin. And so I'm going to write you a script for a whole new family, and maybe take a little bit of that money you got stashed and go hire a hitman to get rid of that nigga. Because if you can't trust your family, who can you trust? Now you going through a divorce with her, so you expect her to try to get all she can get out of you. But how your own cousin gonna turn on you? This exotical tax is high. She has already moved in a younger man to blow that back out, that Wonder Bread back. Might look like cottage cheese from the back by now. See them purple veins running through that shit. Whole lot of waves running through it that wasn't there in the first place. She can already move that young man in. While Exhibit's son is still living there. So guess what? Now Exhibit's son got to see a new man walk in the house and got to hear his mama get banged out upstairs. They got a big ass house. You know, the big ass houses in California, the sound reverberates all through that bitch. And so it's just a young nigga who low key still probably is gone off the Henny in that blue Rhino, blowing this old lady back out. This exotical tax is high. Now, Exhibit played a pimp on MTV all these years, but wasn't living pimping. They had no kind of prenup, no nothing, and now she feels like she's entitled to everything. She wants everything, and he's gonna give it. So, Exhibit, I'm gonna write you a script to get back to work because you will be paying spousal support. You will not be paying retro spousal support because you were technically not in arrears for lying about your income this whole time. I'm also gonna advise you to send some of that money over there to Sweden because now that the IRS is listening and they found out that you got money stashed in storage containers from marijuana sales, they will be coming knocking for you. This exotical tax is about to be the biggest tax you didn't ever pay. As a matter of fact, you might just want to catch a plane ticket and go over there where Russell Simmons is at, over there in Bali, where we ain't got no extradition treaty, because your ass either finna pay her handsomely and IRS handsomely, or you finna go to jail. Oh, he finna go to jail. This exotical tax is high. This exotical tax is high. Now, damn, if you're gonna get with the exotical, you definitely gotta put them on paperwork. Do you really think she is sacrificing her societal status for nothing? It's gonna come at a cost, and that's your ass. That's your ass. I don't know if you need to call Tyler Perry for a job, who you need to do, but you finna be working for the rest of your life to pay this lady off and pay the IRS off. I'm gonna leave it there. We wish you the best of luck, Exhibit. We really do. But you done got yourself into some shit. You got yourself into some shit. What y'all think about that damn exotical tax? He got millions of dollars in storage containers, storage units. That's it. That's what he get. You don't feel sorry. I'm just saying, you're gonna be with that community. At least get your paperwork in order. Get your paperwork in order, copy. I don't understand. Thinking he Red Fox hiding some money in storage units? Oh, you finna go down. And you finna go to jail. Jail.
Before they aired the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it was reported that she or someone from your team had sent a cease and desist to Bravo. What can you explain what that was about, or is that true?
Yeah, it was true. What happened was, Jazz, I'm a businessman for one. As I say, God family business. I live by it. But I was aware of the taping, but there was no arrangement contractually or any agreement with me and Bravo. But really, because I don't have a problem being supportive of a significant other or somebody you're dealing with. But when they created that narrative, and when the narrative was created in regard to me and an event, not an event, a lunch date or something that I was supposed to have with her, that's when my lawyers had to jump in because it was putting me at risk for going back to prison. what many don't know, I don't think your viewers, your followers, or even on the Housewife brand, I was on home confinement, Jazz. And when you're on home confinement, federal home confinement under the BOP is very restrictive.
Okay.
So you don't have the freedom to move around as I'm able to move around now. I just got off the monitor, but I had an approved schedule and approved places I could go. One was church.
Okay.
The other was the gym, and then I could go to get therapy for my for my doctor for mental health. Outside of that, I had a curfew. I had to be home. So I couldn't quote unquote stand anybody up because I'm in the house. I'm not roaming around.
Well, let me ask you this. So the cease and desist, that was sent
pursuant to. That was sent after that situation because
after the alleged stand up. That was after.
Yeah,
that.
It was definitely it wasn't alleged. It was a false narrative by her.
Before they aired the new season of.
All right. So y'all heard Tyrone there. Now I know back in the days, Nene called him Lyrone and said that he lies all the time, but that's Sheree's ex-boo, the one that she had this pen pal relationship over the phone for about a decade, the one that people allege has pretty much paid for all the Chateau Sheree. I don't know how much of that is true, how much of that is not. But what I am going to say is, why is Sheree out here lying on this man? Tyrone said he was never supposed to meet you nowhere, Sheree, because he can't. I'm just trying to figure it out. Somebody lying. Is it Sheree or is it Tyrone? But let's move along, okay? Because this ain't about Tyrone. This is about the fact that Sheree has went from one bad decision to another. Hold up, there we go. Sheree has went from one bad decision to another, one bad marriage to another, one bad relationship to another. Sheree has not made good choices, all right? Not good choices in a business, not good. Hell, it took her 15 years to get the damn house together. So sound is to say that now, allegedly, she is in a relationship with Martell Holt. So we got to bring Sheree and Martell Holt into the office for being in a relationship and trying to make us believe that this is real. You mean to tell me out of all the women in Atlanta and Huntsville and in between, you mean to tell me out of all the hoes that Martell run through, you mean to tell me out of all the chicks Martell that ran through in Atlanta, because he loves coming to Atlanta, that we supposed to believe that this relationship is real? It's giving crossover and it's giving storyline. And I wish I would have made it a little bit more convincing. I'm mad at y'all for playing without intelligence. I'm just saying. Can we keep it real? Martell is always in Atlanta because Melody is always in Atlanta. Melody wants to move to Atlanta, but she can't because of the custody thing in Alabama. Look, it's a whole new day. When I was coming up, women packed up, they moved cross country, and they called their baby daddy and said, "Look, this is our phone number. No, you can't have our address, and we live in New York now. You live in California." That's how it was. Nowadays, you can't leave town without telling your baby daddy and him approving. It's a whole new day. All right. But I just don't believe this relationship. I totally believe it's a storyline. Funky Dineva said that people told him Martell isn't with her. She's not his type. He claims she's lying. I can believe that too. So what do y'all believe? Do y'all believe this is a storyline, or do y'all believe, because this script is going to be on hold, because I got to see how this shit play out. Is it just a storyline, or is it that he really don't like her like that? Maybe he just hit it and it was what it was. They said, no, let this be a lie. I'm pretty sure she can make good money doing promos in Atlanta. It's time to stop lying for story. They say, they say it's a lie, Sheree. They say you lying. Somebody said they can, Elias said they can sing in Alabama. Storyline. Sheree ain't learned. They have a lot of photos together to be just friends. Well, Melody and Sheree know each other. I found pictures years ago of Melody and Sheree together. But why is Sheree in Atlanta hanging out with Martell and Martell's therapist? This is giving storyline. It's giving fake. It's giving they do anything for clout. They say they got diabetes. I think both of them suffer from needing to do anything for fame. I give Martell more of a pass than Sheree. Sheree had been in the game for way too long to not have businesses set up for her to still have to be lying for a damn storyline. So this is what we're going to do. And shout out to Her Sacred Place, our sponsor for the day. Moderators, make sure y'all dropping a link to Her Sacred Place in the chat constantly. Okay, keep that cookie clean, especially if you're running into Nick Cannons. Anyway, I'm going to give a pass to Martell. Martell's still in the phase of having to do what he got to do. But Sheree, I'm writing you a script for a business manager to come and take over whatever you got left of what you call a brand in a few years of reality TV that we have left with you. And we need to get some other businesses together. You have literally been on TV since I was in high school. Now I'm damn near 30, and you still ain't got She by Sheree together. We still don't know if Chateau Sheree is paid off. You was a workout person. We don't have workout gear. We don't have a workout tape. We got dropping with Drew, and Drew ain't dropped shit. Drew ain't dropped shit. It needs to be called Donuts with Drew, but that's another story for another day. That's no story for another day. But we ain't got no workout gear. We ain't seen you do no work for domestic violence victims. We ain't seen you do no work for prison wives. You haven't written a book talking about your story of being with a guy in prison for 10 years. That's income right there. What in the hell have you been doing for all these years? We still waiting on spring, summer, fall. Damn, Jesus gonna come back before this damn fashion line come out. You steady giving us fashions without no fashions, and I'm not understanding. Fashion Nova then created $1 billion brand off of putting Chinaman clothing on hoes. And you couldn't think to put She by Sheree on some hoes in Atlanta? We ain't got She by Sheree off of Vistaprint, She by Sheree. We got even the little YouTube channel let you link one of them Shopify stores. We don't have nothing. What have you been doing? Besides allegedly having bad sex with Tyrone after he get out. And I'm still trying to figure out how a man who been locked away for so many years was giving you bad sex. Your back should have been blown out. I don't understand. But you claim the sex is not good. Listen, I think you and Martell messing around. I think this is cute. I think you want to take this further than him as far as for a storyline. But the people say Martell say you not his type. Now, don't take that too literally because he also called Coleslaw over there a peasant, but he had a whole baby with her. You know, she kept one of the babies, sent about 2 or 3 of them to the baby chop shop, heaven, hell, or purgatory. I don't know where them babies go. My point is, these niggas is doing anything for a check and not making the most out of what they got. So we're sending a business manager to your house, Sheree. I do not trust you to do it on your own. I do not trust you to get it done. I do not trust you to complete a sentence. The only thing you actually been able to complete is being a bone carrier, a bone collector. You ain't even put out no merchandise with bones. Your bones with your little logo on it for bone carrier, bone collectors. You could have had a little gossip card game. I done gave you $1 million worth of tea in 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and while them niggas you got on staff around there that you ain't paying, while you around here running background checks on people, you need to be having somebody running some businesses for your ass. Sheree, I'm going to work with celebrities after YouTube. I just think it's where I'm meant to be because I already know where to take her and what to do. I don't understand why they're not doing it. I believe she's a little slow. Something is slow with her. She can't talk. She can't talk. Every time I hear her talk, I just think of No Child Left Behind. That's all I can think about. All right. Next up, we got to bring I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, and ratchet. Y'all know I'm sick of this story, but I got to give y'all a little update. All right. This is Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Right. They went to court and the shit was postponed. Now just look at them. These two were still beefing. These two were still going at it, okay? And I know because he shot her in her little foot, all right? I think she was whooping Kelsey ass. And he said, damn. He said, get off her, man. Get off her, Megan. Get off her. Get off her. Bah, 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 bah. Dance, bitch, dance. I think that's how it went down. I think so. Y'all get them likes up. I think so. But while y'all was over there playing Harlem Nights, Round there by College in the house, y'all should have had y'all ass home because we was supposed to be on lockdown. But I guess y'all feel like, you know, the shit don't apply to y'all. Anyway, they went back to court, and Tory Lanez people has asked to push off the September 14th trial date. All right. Now, I might have missed that Johnny Depp trial. I understand what's going on, but guess what? We're gonna follow this trial with Meg and Tory. All right, this has come across my desk for about 2-3 years now. We are all too invested. We gonna need to see how this come out. All right. Tory allegedly is asking for the hearing. I'm sorry, for the trial to be delayed because of other charges that he got. And all I'm gonna say is, damn, Tory, you make it so bad for the short ninjas. You stay in trouble. You stay out here being hyper aggressive. You stay getting into it with somebody, getting your wig snatched off. Because ain't nobody telling me nothing. You done been all them fights. You done had that wig snatched off, Tory. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. But anyway. Let's read the update real quick. Because I got that too off Twitter. All right, copy, boom. Boom. Okay, stop sharing. I had to have to go around the way with this, but we're gonna make it work tonight. Share screen. All right, Twitter. Allow. All right, cool. So, update. Tory didn't attend. His lawyer asked to postpone trial in Megan Thee Stallion assault case due to potential conflicts with an unrelated case she's on. With the unrelated case she's on, excuse me. Judge called it premature to bump trial. They will be back August 12th to see if the conflicts clear up. So basically, we got to wait another couple weeks. Oh, yeah. Fighting Prince. They all want to fight Prince. Let me tell y'all something. Anytime all these men is wanting to fight each other for no reason, it's because they want to smash. I'm not saying Tory in particular, and I'm not coming at Prince. I ain't got nothing against Prince. Because Prince is most likely actually straight. But when you don't want to give up no bussy to this industry, then all of a sudden everybody got smoke for you. They want to fight you. Because you ain't giving up no bussy. Then they figure, oh, okay, he say he don't give up bussy, but let me get him drunk, let him come to a party. Then because normally, at the parties is where it goes down. I mean, eating box in front of everybody, going over the table, sucking D, some of your favorite rappers and black actresses that we know is out, but we don't know. We know, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? The Missy Elliott of it all. Anyway, I know who be doing what, and I'm not gonna tell y'all because I don't want to get sued, but just know it goes down when these men get drunk. I mean, ones that y'all think is heartthrobs. Anyway, with that being said, it's too much. It's too much. The amount of when Alice Rogers said, "Please don't touch my bussy," he wasn't lying. The amount of bussy popping out here is crazy in this industry. It's crazy. If I can show y'all my DMs, I know what's up. They be trying it. Listen, I'm not a dummy. I ain't falling for it. I ain't going to y'all parties. But I know what's up. What's up, bro? Huh? What? Huh? What? Bro. I need you, bro. Bro. If you don't get out my shit, so I don't block your damn. It's like they all it's a lot. It's like they all in. And y'all be out here talking about, oh, he a heartthrob, he the shit. He a song. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna leave that alone. They want you. Oh, they want me bad. And they can't have me. Wait. They said we need to see your face. They want me bad. I ain't gonna cap. I don't know why y'all keep thinking Cause baby, if I was, I'd already be the #1 blogger. You see me on all these niggas' podcasts. You see me on red carpets with them. You see me everywhere. You hear me? Oh, they want me. It ain't nothing I'm proud of. I'm just keeping it real with you. Look, Latavia said real bad in my Yo Miami voice. Real bad. I want none of that shit. I'm good. I'm about to go. Give me a regular girl, please. Regular woman. Where's the regular woman at? Give me somebody that work at Walgreens, damn it. This industry is sick and demonic. Full of demons. All right. They want that book. They want that book bad. I can't even tell you who. It's been. I can't even tell you. And one got my phone number. I don't know how. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm talking too much. With that being said, I cannot wait for this trial. I had to just give you guys an update, but I am gonna say, Tori, if it does turn out that you actually did shoot that girl, your career is over. I think you just keep pushing this off, maybe because you actually did it and you're just hoping that the case will get dismissed, or by the time we find out you actually did do it or didn't do it, then maybe the effects from it won't be that bad. But something is up. Somebody got shot that night, and I still say that Kelsey over there, Kelsey, you didn't have that baby, so you can't talk now. Kelsey is gonna be the one to solve this damn case, and so I can't wait for the truth to come out because I'm ready to get over it. I'm ready to move on. All right, ready to move on. You know how they got their number? No, they get it from the iCloud too. Literally, another story for another day. So you get sexually. Oh, I get it from the women and the men. Nudes right now. I got in my email. Hey, I appreciate it. I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to hunch a subscriber. I told y'all that. But anyway, leave that alone. All right, moving right along from that. Who's up next? Who's up next? Oh God. All right. This heifer here. Her and her daddy with these damn internet tactics. I can't. Let's bring in Coi Leray to the office.
Coi. Come on. Coi. Come on. Coi. Come on.
All right. That was Coi Leray. All right, Benzino's daughter. You know, the one in the family that got the neck because he didn't have his neck apparently. Maybe he lost his neck a little bit with each child. Okay. Why are they filming that? That's what we're going to talk about. Let's look at the Twitter. Twitter said whoever recorded Coi Leray pass out in the bathtub is a fake ad. Yeah. She could have drowned in that water and they're recording. Why do that first? Coi being found in a bathtub filled with water don't sit right with me. Isn't that how Whitney died? My thing is, why put Coi in a bathtub full of water if she's drunk? Now, Coi tried to come back at us, the public, say we was overreacting, say her mama was downstairs, they just alcoholics, this is how we get down, it ain't that big a deal. No, it's a damn big deal, girl. And so I got to first diagnose you with being an absolute idiot. You ain't number 20-some years old. Why in the hell is you an alcoholic already? You just got in the industry. They didn't turn you out that bad that you got to numb yourself that bad to be that drunk all the damn time. Now, Meg over there be drunk all the damn time, but Meg is 6'4" and weigh 300 pounds. Coi Leray, you ain't nothing but 98 pounds. You can't handle all that liquor. You can't handle all that liquor. You ain't got the body for it. I'm glad you staying natural. Don't you touch nothing on that body. But my point is, why is you already an alcoholic this early in the game? You need to be focused. Do you think you a star? Do you think you solidified in the game as a rapper because you got a song with Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj is solidified. You are not. You drinking and drinking. What is you drinking for? What is you celebrating? Because we ain't really had a hit yet. We ain't really had a song yet that we can, be not ashamed to dance to in the club and not just do one of them TikTok dances online too. Come on now, blick, blick. And the shopping in the blick, blick. Kitchen, blick, blick. It's giving one hit wonder. It's giving we gonna forget about you in 2 to 3 years. And then you're gonna be getting drunk and high all the time because the money ain't coming in like it used to, the fame ain't there like it used to, and you mad at us for getting triggered when Whitney and Bobby was taken out of here like that. They was deleted like that because we already know the Jakumatati deleted when the Jakumatati deleted Bobby Christina. They died the exact same way. Stop front end, and then guess what? Then that Nick Gordon he died too, and that white boy that was with him died too. Why? Because that was the Jakumatati having to come up and clean up the damn witnesses. Come on. So you in this tub filled with water, and you got friends that's putting you online instead of bringing you about the water. Now, low key, I was mad at your friends at first and say they may know because I was gonna write you a script to find some real damn friends because them ain't it. But then I said, you know what? Maybe they have been trying to tell you right. Maybe they have been trying to help you, Coi. I know your name. I know you named Coi after a koi fish, but baby, you can't breathe in water. Your name Coi, you ain't a koi. You understand? You walk on land, you's a mammal. So my point is, maybe they recorded you to embarrass your ass so you would stop getting this sloppy damn drunk. Because sometimes friends get tired of taking care of their sloppy friend. And the only way to embarrass you is to put you out there online. So I was mad at first, but now I'm thinking I'm kind of neutral with that. We already know that everything these celebrities do is about symbols, signs, etc. You in the bathtub. The bathtub in the Jakumatati represents rebirth. That's why every music video has a bathtub. When you see milk, that's Satan's semen or the Baphomet semen, the seed to be reborn, rebirthed out. You go under as yourself. You come out working for the devil. Then at that point, right? You can look at Rihanna's anti-diaries. You can look at Rihanna, that one music video she in the tub. They all in the tub. Sometimes they go straight forward and they be in the tub full of blood, and you already know what's up. It's a baptism. All of these things are rituals. When Christians get baptized, you of the world, you go down. When you come back, you're supposed to be living for Christ. So when you are of Christ or of the world, because everything that Satanism and Luciferianism does is the inverse of Abrahamic religions. It's all about being inverted, the opposite, as above, so below. So when you go down as a regular person, God-fearing person, whatever, then you come up serving a new master. That's the whole point. And so for you to be put in these tubs, you sending out, we already know what kind of signals you sending out, Britney Spears. We can go on and on and on. I'm writing you a script also for rehab. I believe that you've done a lot and you've seen a lot in this industry already that you wasn't quite prepared for. I think you've seen stuff that your daddy hasn't even seen because your daddy never made it far enough. And I think that you're coping and self-medicating with all the liquor. I think that now that you have signed on the dotted line, they're working your ass like a dog. And the only healthy release you have is to get drunk. A lot of y'all, I think you continue to make not a big deal out of it, but it's a very big deal. And anybody that tell you that it's not, they're not your friend. So we sending you to rehab. We're going to get you clean. And then you're going to stay out of water-filled tubs when you're drunk. I just can't. I just can't with that foolishness. Like, All right, what do we got next here? Oh, I think we got Nick Cannon next. Okay. Oh, we sure do. We got to bring Nick Cannon. Funky D. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Lovely T call him Dick Cannon, I was hollering. Do you hear me? Hollering.
Let's talk it real. First of all, I read the comments. They say that to me all the time, and because of that, and I'm not going. I'm gonna go into my because I'm glad we're having this conversation because I'll be wanting to answer these people.
All right, let's hear it.
First of all, because everybody knows that my lifestyle is pretty unorthodox, and part of that is because I probably every other week have to get blood work done based off of my lupus and in those when I'm getting those cultures and everything, I see doctors quite a bit.
Right.
Run it all, make sure, and as we know when it comes to BV, because that is a big thing.
Common.
But also there's a rumor they feel like, oh, that men can't get it and all that. Like men definitely can't get it. Yes, and you carry it on and you can pass it on, and you can get this thing where it's actually you can get BV technically like in your prostate. And that's where you hold it, and that's how you're giving it to people. So because my doctors know that I'm quite active in the sexual department, but also there's other things just within me when it comes to my blood and the lupus, everything that I got to be healthier than most. Right. So I'm making sure even the sexual partners, whether it's multiple or not, everybody got to be on the same vibe because I just because one bacteria to another bacteria can fuck some shit up. So
you might be giving girls bacterial vaginal.
Let's talk
keep it real.
All right, so we got to bring Funky D, Nicholas Cannon, the former Israelite, the former Orange Juice that got to talking too slick and got knocked back into his place. All right. We got to find the man who calls white people cave beasts and then impregnates them. The man who still can't answer why he ain't got no fully black children. But y'all ain't heard that from me. Even though that fully black child, low-key, will probably actually be a match for his ass. Nick Cannon went over there to that Lip Service podcast. I said it before and I said it again. The Lip Service podcast, y'all been podcasting for too long not to have your equipment, your audio together, and to still be all talking over one another when y'all do a show. I hate to listen to these shows. Some of y'all be having some good points. Let's call them out. Lip Service. 8 at the table. All right. Sometimes them topics be cool, but y'all are all talking over one another and we can't hear what's going on. The shit's annoying. Get it together. Anyway, my point is Nick Cannon, Funky D that took his ass around there to talk about how 80% of women need help with their feminine hygiene because they funky and they stinking and they got BV. And he claimed that they got it because their hygiene ain't together. And I'm clean. And I ain't got no STDs. Now, Nick Cannon, let me school you on this. Now, you sat there and let them doctors run all that tests. But one thing we know about it, you're a little fast and slow at the same time. You know, like I said, you black, you a Moor, you a orange juice, you a pro-black that only sleep with white women, etc. You a king with no kingdom. All of the above. It don't matter if you STD free or not. Everybody has their own set of bacteria inside of them. We ain't even going spiritually. We say bacteria, right? Every woman does. When you go from one to another raw, you mess up their pH balance. You're giving one bacteria to another. One set of bacteria to another. You know, one box with. I'm trying to be respectful. You're still moving shit from one box to another. Don't matter if you ain't got an STD. So just know when 80% of them stinking, which they should beat your ass. I'm gonna start with your mama. She should have whooped your ass. In my Summer Walker voice, after they beat your ass, they need to educate you and let you know that you are the cause of all of them stinking because you were screwing all of them with no rubber. Let me educate you further, Nicholas. I'm sorry, Funky D. Even when you use rubbers with a woman, if you do it too much, that can throw off her pH balance because condoms ain't natural. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And the fact that nobody on that podcast, grown ass woman that is slung coochie from sea to shining sea, couldn't keep it real and just tell him it don't matter if you ain't got no STDs. So he figure, oh, I'm clean. No, you're dirty. It's like drinking off of everybody's cup. You will eventually get sick because in our mouths we all got our own set of bacteria. When the bacteria balance is out of control, is when you get sick. Not only is you messing up their pH balances, ain't no telling what you doing to them spiritually. Because now all the women got soul ties to one another. Y'all might as well all low-key just have orgies, because that's really what you doing. But I don't have no sense. I mean, I don't have no sympathy for them women, because they signed up for it because the money right. And I hope them affairs in order. Because when this nigga die, what you finna see is 9-10 exoticals run down to the court. They're trying to split up this fool's empire. I hope his paperwork in order. I hope he has a living will and trust. I can only hope and think that somebody that is an orange juice, a Moor, a black person that don't like cave beasts, but instead of getting them pregnant, etc., etc. I would think that he does. In a black king with no kingdom, I would think he had the paperwork together, but maybe not. It ain't nothing I can write you a script for. You already made your decision in life, Funky D. I would say get a whole new D, but I mean, you're not. Yours is corroded out. Just use till it fall off. You already decided what path you're gonna go down. I low-key be thinking sometimes like how many years you got left or something, and you just don't give a damn anymore, so you just gonna go out on top. You know how he died on top of me. The Kevin Samuels treatment. It's more to it than what you're leading on to, because you is out here populating the earth like you, the modern day Genghis Khan. Even Future spaced out them babies a little bit. You got 2-3 more on the way. What happened to Jessica White? He didn't give Jessica White's ass no damn baby. She black. She black. He won't give her no baby. I bet he used them rubbers with her. Well, I put it to you like this. I was always told everything that glitter ain't gold. And I'm going to tell women everything that big. I don't have no word that rhyme for, but everything that big ain't good for you. It might have you out here fucked up and stinking. Anyway, move right along from that.
You might be giving girls bacteria.
Move right along from that. Coming into my office. I didn't think I would be talking about these people. Oh, they said Gina Tew. Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Real quick, in the office, we definitely got to bring these two. Screamer for Hudson and Common. Or as Jaguar called him, Lonnie. Now, Screamer for Hudson and Common is allegedly out here dating. Allegedly. And I'm going to write them a script for a short-term relationship. Because I think they're a good match. Why? Because they can't commit. Jennifer couldn't commit to her baby daddy that she was with for a decade, would never marry him. Then tried to take the baby from him after knowing damn well she got to work. Didn't want the man that was with her for a decade. She wanted to screw the drummer. All right. Excuse me. She wanted to screw that drummer. The drummer was long stroking her when they was out there working. See, David Otunga was at home with the baby. She was out getting folded like a pretzel on tour. So it is what it is. Weight Watchers, she lost all that weight through Weight Watchers and lost her mind. Anyway, we got Common and ain't never been able to be committed to no woman. Y'all thought that shit was going to work with Tiffany Haddish? I told y'all a PhD and somebody in the slow program ain't going to work. Unless you got a fetish for, basically, always being like a father figure to who you date. I told you that wasn't going to work. So these two allegedly then got together. Now I'm writing them a script for a short-term relationship. I don't even want y'all to think that y'all actually gonna last because y'all can't commit. Why? I'll let y'all figure out why. I'm gonna just say they can't commit to anybody. And so I'm gonna write y'all a script to have a relationship through the winter. Some are almost done. See, I might as well go and get together, get some cute pics together, get a couple commercials all through the holidays. All right. So you don't have to be cold at night. All right. And by the first of the year, dump each other and move on before Valentine's Day and before you got to buy any gifts. What happened to her and Marlon? I don't know. Can't none of these people commit. Ask yourself, why can't none of these grown ass people commit? You grown and said you should have been. You still slinging that cooch. What else is out here? Screamer for? Common then literally became Common D. I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all enjoy y'all short-term relationship, share each other's Netflix passwords, and then go on to break this shit off after the first of the year and stop trying to pretend to us that you ever gonna settle down with anybody, because you know damn well that you not. Moving right along from that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I didn't realize we've been on here for about an hour and a half. I didn't even realize that, all right? But moving right along from that, we got to talk about this pink sauce. They got everybody going crazy. And I'm trying to figure out why in the hell is y'all buying shit off of TikTok and then being surprised that this shit is out here damn near poisonous. But let's talk about it.
I don't know, but go ahead and take a look. What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product.
That's the creator of the pink sauce. This magical, legendary pink sauce that went viral off of TikTok. And people have been buying it and putting it on their chicken and putting it on fries. A lot of people say it tastes different. People say each bottle tastes a little different. Now, ain't nobody thought about the fact that it's summertime and this stuff ain't being properly stored. Ain't nobody thought about them bullshit ass labels this lady put on this stuff. Ain't nobody thought about the cleanliness of her house or wherever she's making this pink sauce. I'm still trying to figure out what's with this country and colored food, because anything you're eating that's pink is not natural, baby. So it's already, you ain't supposed to be doing it. And we're going to look at the label and how it has 40,000 calories in one bottle. Let's just get to it. But if you listen to her, she said that she don't know nobody on FDA because she don't sell drugs. Let's listen again.
Medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product.
The pink sauce is not a medical product. But she don't know what FDA stands for. See, this is why reading is fundamental. Okay? Food and Drug Administration, babes, not just drug. What do you think the F stands for?
The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that.
It don't contribute to your health. But I put it in my body, so it affects my health.
Did I? Make it make sense in the stuff that y'all saying.
Shout out to B with the T on YouTube. Ma'am, I think your braids is a little bit too tight. Because Food and Drug Administration. Okay, all right. Let's just.
It seemed like she was completely clueless on what FDA stands for, and people have been going in. One person said she don't sell no medicine. The F in FDA stands for fucking drug administration. Period. She really ain't know what the F in FDA stood for. Can't even process that. The girl with the pink sauce thought that the F in FDA stood for phenomenal. And
now we're gonna leave that there. I want us to watch this other clip of a lady on TikTok actually reviewing this pink sauce. Now I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts. Oh my God, I just can't believe. I just can't believe people. Can't believe y'all went out here and y'all fell for this BS. Buying this damn pink sauce off of TikTok and wondering why your ass is sick and not trying to figure out what it is after you done put it in your body. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Oh, I ain't trying to report it. Hold up.
Kim kind of beat up. So I'm trying to be careful and not show my address, but the goods. So I'm trying to be careful and not show my address, but Kim kind of beat up. I'm a little bit worried about this. So here's my bottle. The first thing I noticed is it's super watery, like people said it is. The label, yep, glitter glue. This one actually does have an expiration date on it. And it looks like I probably got the batch that doesn't have the wrong serving sizes. Let's see. That says 1 tablespoon.
All right, I'm going to pause it there. I know y'all probably can't see that, but we're going to do some calculations. So the pink sauce bottle has 444 servings per container. Each serving is 90 calories, which means, hold up. One bottle of the pink sauce is 39,000 calories. 39,000 calories. Thank you everybody for the super chats and donations. So, ma'am, you wonder why the FDA is on your ass because you out here selling a bottle of something that you ain't ran through no proper protocols. That's out here with 40,000 calories in it. That shit is death. And y'all around here eating it because it's cute, because TikTok told you to. Y'all make me sick. Y'all do. I'm moving out this country. What country I'm moving to, y'all? Because America ain't for me. Y'all sick.
I think we're gonna try it. Also, no front label.
Okay. No front label. It takes multiple weeks to get. It's 100 degrees outside. We don't know where the shit came from. I say all this to say, the people wanted me to talk about this pink sauce and how it went viral. I'm going to say this. I think that we are living in a generation now where, who texted me? Which I won't. Okay. We live in a generation now that basically will go for anything. And I do mean anything. Anything to be on trend, anything for clicks and likes. And yes, that means that some of y'all gonna die out here for these clicks and likes. Here's the good and bad. Ma'am, I don't know if you broke any laws. Oh, we dropped in future. I don't know if you broke any laws by making this sauce, but what I do know is that now that she done went viral, that some manufacturing companies are gonna reach out to her, probably give her an advance, license out the name, the pink sauce. They'll split the profits, and she probably will become a multimillionaire from this shit. I'm just letting you know. So I'm going to write her a script to get with a manufacturing plant to get legit as soon as possible, because I don't know what kind of fines and fees finna come her way from the government. I don't know. I don't know how it works with shipping food and this, that, and the third, but she finna pay for this shit. But she can turn it around and make it right. It's ketchup and ranch. Listen, she literally can turn this around. She's viral. People gonna buy it. If that shit's in a store, y'all gonna buy that shit. All she gotta do, find a manufacturing plant, develop a licensing deal, get legit. That's what the manufacturing plant is for. Ma'am, I don't care if they want to do a 50-50 split, a 60-40 split, or a 70-30 split. You gonna take it. Y'all gonna split them profits. And your ass is basically finna become a multimillionaire. Now, hopefully all the lawsuits don't take all your money, but you're gonna need to like hurry up and get legit pretty quick. Get legit quick. That's all I can do for you. Got in my office. All right, move right along. We need to talk about Gina Tew, the lady out here who allegedly caught HIV. She admitted she has AIDS. Okay, and she's been linked to a bunch of rappers. So let's hear her story and let's have another honest conversation. Because I mean, I'm not gonna joke with her. You know, that disease ain't nothing to play with. So but we gonna have an honest conversation about these people that y'all call celebrities.
It's time for story time. I lost mobility in my legs, so I can't walk or stand right now. So I guess it's time for story time. Everyone keeps asking how I got AIDS. I didn't know I had AIDS. I just got sick one day, started fainting, fevers, then I got really weak, and I was going to the doctors, and no one knew what was wrong. They just kept assuming cancer, cervical cancer, lesions, and then I had some doctors saying, no, you're perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. But eventually, a doctor was like, did you know you have AIDS? And I'm like, no, because I wasn't getting checked like I should have as much as I was supposed to. So I didn't know. And I lost a lot of weight because I was in the hospital. I don't know what happened. And from losing all that weight, so I guess I lost mobility in my legs, so I can't walk or stand right now. but I do my therapy every day, and I do take my pills every day like I'm supposed to. I take 5 pills a day. No, I don't know who gave it to me. So, I just found out recently I didn't have it. They said if I didn't show up when I did, I would have died because my blood count was so low. I was taking blood bags. They was taking bone samples. They were doing a lot because I was so weak. Still so weak. And I think I have wasting syndrome. I'm not anorexic on purpose. But yeah, I hope that answered a bunch of you guys' questions.
This will be the last time that we stand. I don't know how long we've been here, but yeah, I've got here probably about 20 minutes before you. Ready? One, 2, 3. Push through those legs. Come on, push. Stand up. Push through those legs. Come on, do it. Push those legs. And wait.
Y'all, that's sad as shit. That's sad. Ain't nothing funny about that. That is sad. They need now. Y'all want to talk about sexual education? That video right there needs to be shown in every sexual health class to these teenagers and all that shit. The real deal. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all this other video from TikTok as well. It's not as graphic, but actually no, maybe that was the video. Hold up, because she tells some more of her story. Let's see. Hold up. If it'll let me share the screen, good God. Hold up, y'all. Okay, paste and go. And we almost at 5K in the chat. I'm not mad at that. All right. So this is her talking about when life was fun. Okay. She's on a date, as you guys see, on a date with Tyson Beckford. Hold up. Now, this ain't putting nothing out there about him. I don't know who that white guy is she was dating. But that is, I thought that was Tyson. That's Tyson Beckford. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is her TikTok, just talking all about what she has to deal with. Even this right here was interesting. She said, "Me to him, but I have AIDS." His response:
like it's okay. I don't give a fuck what people say. I ask like a bowl of cereal.
Listen, she letting y'all know she got that package, but that don't stop dudes from hollering. Come on now. Let's hear it. How did you get it?
A lot. I do not know who gave it to me or where I got it, how I got it. All I know is that because I was so sick at the point of death, that they said I had to have had it for 8 to 10 years. And in that time frame, I was living in New York City and I was homeless. I did get raped a couple times. That's something I like to talk about. I have had a couple free tattoos, so it could have been a dirty needle. I don't know. Do I know those people? No. Did I say anything when those things happened? No, because I was naive and I was stupid and I was young. And that's all I can really say about this question.
All right, so I'm gonna leave that there. All the compassion for her, prayers for her. Whether she has dated these men, I don't know. But she has allegedly been linked to Tyson Beckford, like we showed, rapper Dave East, Chief Keef, Chris Brown, Nick Cannon, and more. I'm sure you guys can do the research. Go through her Twitter. This was a big IG girl, and she was flown from sea to shining sea. And I can't say for sure that she slept with every man that flew her out, but what do you think happened when she got flown out? Yeah, she ain't number like 25, 27. No, she's only 27, actually. She's real young. Damn, so you chewed through the whole video. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Y'all just gonna have to get over that. All right. Now, she said when she lived in New York, she got the R word a couple of times, got a couple free tattoos. I think she got it from when she got assaulted. She said it might have been from the tat. But my spirit is telling me it's not from the tats. It could be. Because she said they were free. I don't know if she got them done to somebody's house. I don't know. Because them being free, where? Anyway. I think it was when she was homeless. And a lot of homeless women do get assaulted, unfortunately. I think that's where she got it. Could be the test, but that's just her. Don't they test you after being R-worded? Not if you don't go to the doctor. Not if you don't go to the hospital. She said she didn't want to tell anybody. She said she was young and she called herself young and dumb. I'm not gonna call her that, but she felt ashamed and she didn't want to tell anybody. Probably, like they said, she had it 8 to 10 years allegedly. She's 27 now. So go back to 17, probably had to do what she had to do. Homeless. Yeah. It's making sense. Not to mention she's a very attractive girl. So she was definitely a target out on the New York streets. But the sad thing is after that happened to her, then she got in this industry and then pretty much became a pass around. I can't speak for what nobody got, but the majority of your celebrities do have certain STDs and STIs. Number one, they do not like to use condoms. And don't nobody make them because they're who they are. Oh, this is such and such. He plays for such and such. Nobody tells them no. Number two, a lot of they stick in the same circle. So all the actors and actresses sleep with each other. With the same actors, with the same directors, with the same producers, with the same agents, with the same managers, with the same hoes, that little black book. They got their hoes they fly out on IG, but then they got that black book in the industry, the hoes that y'all don't never know about because they don't say nothing because they not messing up their bag. See, flying in some little chick from Miami to come do what it do, she might tell. She ain't a part of the industry. She, oh my God, that was Drake. Like, she gonna talk. But they got their black book of people that don't say nothing. So it's the same group of people sharing the same group of people. And that's how the industry itself is pretty much burning. The Herp, shout out to daughter of Oshun. She said, I'm not going to take no advice from Nick Cannon, not the way he spread that pig. Hello. The Herp is extremely common in the industry. About 90 to 95%. Now I'm finna just ruin it for you. 90 to 95%. I know a lot of y'all like adult films. If you like adult films, 90% of your adult film actors also have the Herp. It's not even considered like an STI like that no more. It's super, super common. And it don't stop them from working. If they have an outbreak, they'll take a couple of days off and they get right back to working. Syphilis, gonorrhea, they'll take their medicine. Once they get better, they back working. If they get the package is when the adult film was when their career is over. Everything shut down. Other than that, yeah, that HPV, that too. I mean, that's out here in the regular community, so you know it is in the industry, right? So a lot of them get it for promiscuity. Then you got the drug use. A lot of them do share needles, okay? But then there's also a large amount of R-wording in the industry through being R-worded, coerced, being like forced, saying, hey, like what happened to Lady Gaga, if you don't sleep with all of us, we're going to burn all your music. That's not R-wording, but that's called coercion because you're not leaving her a choice. You understand? If a man take a woman out on a date, he then took her far out of town. He say, if you don't give me none, I'm going to drop you off here on the side of the highway. I'm going to leave you stranded. That's not R word, but that's coercement, because you're putting her in a position where she pretty much got to do it or her life is at risk. That's why a lot of these men is getting hemmed up now. I never hurt anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but you put women in horrible positions. Going to these Hollywood parties, getting drunk, passed out, and then you didn't have a train ran on you. You wake up, you don't know what happened, and of course, ain't nobody use no rubbers. The men get R-worded, and they don't talk about it because it's a dig at their manhood. So they never tell. So they go back to their wives and spread it in their girlfriends in the industry and spread it. Y'all get the point? Y'all get the point? Yeah, coercion is R-word. It violates consent. Yeah, a lot of people don't think so, though. A lot of people don't think so, but it does. So I think it's going to be a lot of men that's been with her that's finna be at the clinic. I think so. I think it's also just ridiculous that she went 10 years with never being tested, and she's been as active as she has. But I think she got it and caught it young. I think it was from those assaults when she was homeless. Truly. It happens to a lot of women that are homeless. So I'm going to leave that there. Prayers to her. I'm glad she came out with her story, and hopefully it's a wake-up call for a lot of people. Protect yourself. People ain't gonna never stop hunching, but just protect yourself. We're gonna move right along from that. I mean, just think about all these rappers and basketball players with babies. Think about how all these men that been with Selena Powell. Come on, nah. All the abortions she didn't have, which means they didn't bust up in a raw. Come on, like, y'all gotta use y'all brains. But anyway, next in my office, we gotta bring in R. Kelly's play sisters, because these is not his real sisters. They want to talk. Let's just listen.
Hostage anywhere. Not have to hold anyone hostage. Women come at him because of his status of who he is. You know, you have thousands of women that come at him. Why does he have to hold a few hostage anywhere?
Can you really sit here and say that your brother has not been with underage girls?
I can say he may have been with younger women, but as far as underage girls, you know, and I stress girls, underage girls. Who has seen that?
Well, it was proven in court that he married the singer Aaliyah when she was 15 years old.
I don't know that he married Aaliyah. I don't know that. Yeah. I'm not going to discuss that.
What about the countless victims who came forward and said, R. Kelly abused me when I was underage. R. Kelly physically abused me. R. Kelly held me against my will and did repulsive things to me.
I believe so. A lot of the alleged victims are bitter.
You weren't there in that house.
Yeah, but what about the ones that were there?
Crimes were being committed.
What about the ones that were there? Well, why weren't the witnesses called? The people that said, okay, whenever they were asked to write statements, why weren't they ever called back? What about the people that actually said, no, I've never seen that?
A lot of people may say you're delusional.
Well, that's them. There's a lot of people that's saying I'm delusional. They haven't been where we are. They haven't spoken to him.
But can you acknowledge the victims?
I'm not going to acknowledge something that I don't have the proof of. If there's a victim, I will acknowledge. But from what I've seen in court and from what I've studied and from what I've read, the only victim I've seen that's been stolen from, lied on, is Robert. No one's talking about the money that was being extorted from Robert. No one's talking about what was stolen from him. No one's talking about the businesses that were in his name. No one's talking about the bank accounts that were in his name. No one's talking about any of the millions of dollars that was ciphered from him. No one's talking about that because he's supposed to be the monster, and he's not a monster. He's not a pedophile. he was just taken advantage of.
The judge in the New York trial said in court.
Robert does.
All right. So somebody said she just denied Aaliyah, so we already know she'll lie. First off, these is not his sisters. When I go to Google, R. Kelly got one sister, her name Teresa Kelly. The one who allegedly did what she did to him allegedly years ago, who allegedly now works in a church. Okay? He got one sister and two brothers. What, Bruce Kelly and Carrie Kelly, I believe.
Robert does not have to hold anyone hostage.
Hold on. Yeah, Bruce Kelly and Carrie Kelly. These other heifers, I don't know who these heifers is. So I'm writing them a script for being clout chasers. And we're not giving them any more attention because that's literally what they're coming around for, attention. All right. Is she lying about people stealing from Robert and using Robert and getting businesses out of him and this and that? No, she's not. But what she's not saying is that many parents sold their kids to Robert. Exchange their kids for businesses and for this and that. They brought their kids around Robert because they wanted Robert to make their kid into a star. They thought all of them thought they was going to be the next Aaliyah, the next K. Michelle, and it's a no. They got tied up, pissed on, shitted on, and sent on their way. They got lifelong trauma. They got you. Don't you take whatever daddy give you? Yeah, you got whatever daddy had, daddy gave you. That's what they got. They got memory, maybe from his dad's side. So they should have said half siblings. If it's from his dad's side, they should have said half siblings. But I thought his daddy was his grandpa. So is this the fake? Is this the fake daddy or the real daddy? Because the people say the granddaddy is the daddy. Y'all already know my theories on that. She said ain't no proof for no victim, as if we don't have a whole tape that came out years ago. As if we don't have a marriage license from Illinois between Aaliyah, and Robert. See, I got to listen to cold words. She said he's not a PEDO. Technically, he's not a PEDO because he likes them after they hit puberty, not before. Ma'am, he still has a problem. Robert ain't the only monster, but Robert ain't a victim. Well, Robert is a victim, but he ain't a victim. They said not his daddy, it's his granddaddy. That's what I'm saying. Kelly is his mom's name. Listen, they say the granddaddy is the daddy. So I don't care who she told him was his daddy. Listen, I need a DNA test. We ain't never seen these sisters. I mean, we've seen them before, but we really don't need to see them again. Everything they talking about ain't really about nothing. At the end of the day, if Robert gonna be in prison, okay. But all those parents, all those co-conspirators, all those employees, all those other rappers need to be right in there with him. Everybody who brought their kids around him need to be right there with him. Y'all already knew what Robert was about. Y'all already knew what Robert was going to do, especially after it came out that he married Aaliyah, especially after the tape came out. Anything after the early 2000s, you was willingly selling your kid. You hoped that the payoff was worth it. And when it wasn't, you went, when the money dried up, then you told. But y'all sold y'all kids because, quite honestly, a lot of y'all wasn't about shit, didn't have shit, etc. Lock them all up. Yep, and Jay-Z too. Him and Jay-Z used to be friends. We already know what's up. But they ain't gonna talk about that though, just like Jay-Z ain't gonna talk about them other kids he had before Beyonce. Anyway, moving right along from that. We need to come and talk about this Solomon Bucci guy. Solomon Bucci? Butchie? I don't know how to say this name. Oh, is it not gonna let me? You son of a... Hold up. Let's see. Please log me in. Okay, yes, that was the correct Facebook password. All right, hold on, y'all. All right. Well, damn, I guess I can Anyway, okay. This is what we're gonna do. So Solomon Bucci, who's an influencer, went viral after making this post about his fiance. Let's pull it up. All right, can y'all see that? All right, yeah, you can. He said, "You're not." This is his engagement announcement. So, ladies, I want y'all to tell me in the chat: would you be okay if your man said this about you in the engagement announcement? He said, "You're not the most beautiful woman. Neither are you the most intelligent. But like I've chosen to never find perfection in anyone else." Now, first away, I'm saying, well, Ninja, if she ain't the most beautiful, then what the hell are you? What are you, sir? Because ain't nothing about you beautiful. You don't look all that intelligent. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. So we're going to go down. Hold up. Go down again. Damn it, I lost it. Okay, hold up, y'all. We're scrolling on his Facebook Live. I'm going to finish reading it. Okay. Let's go down. Did I lose it? I don't understand. I was just looking at it. Okay, how do you lose something when you was literally like just looking at it? Let's see. Let me go up. If not, we'll just play the clip from The View. Damn it, I literally cannot find it. Has that happened to y'all with Facebook? I don't know if he just deleted it. We was literally just looking at it. All right, anyway. We're going to go ahead and just look at these pictures. Y'all done already seen it enough, I'm sure. All right. So anyway, they're engaged to be married. He's a life coach. Oh, okay. He's a life coach. Okay. So he says, "You are not the most beautiful woman, nor are you the most intelligent." So basically, you're calling her dumb and ugly. But yet I've chosen you. Now let's just get to it. Number one, she looked way better than you. She's pretty. Come on now, I'm not hyping this up just because we on here. I'm hyping it up because it's real. She is pretty. Ninja, she look better than you. If she ain't pretty, if she ain't the most beautiful, then who are you? What are you? Your hairline dusty, your hair nappy, your lining whack. You can't grow a beard. Your ears don't match your head. Your teeth is fucked up and ain't all that. You're goofy looking. You're still wearing these circle glasses in 2022. You got bad eyesight. Your skin ain't all the way together. You're skinny as hell, ain't got no muscle. So who's the one that's not beautiful, nigga? She look better than you. What's sad is you finna put some babies in her that look like you. That's what's sad. And if she's not all of that, let me tell you something. Of course. Okay, she's not a 10. Okay. But you supposed to feel like she the most beautiful girl in the world. You supposed to make her feel, what are you gonna say? Make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. You supposed to make her feel like that, you ignorant Negro. You belittling her and y'all ain't even got across y'all ain't even jumped the broom yet. If I was her, I would not marry you. Oh, forgot the Lil Peen. He might have a Lil Peen. He really giving Lil Peen energy. Now let's talk about this. Let's look at the body language. Look how she's leaning into him and he's damn near leaning back. This man don't want to marry her. This man don't want to marry her. He's not into her like that. He marrying her for the look, maybe his family pressuring him. Maybe she's actually good to him. Ladies, sometimes a dude to get with you, not because he actually attracted to you, not because he wants you, just because he know you good for him. Her hand is on his chest. She's leaning into him. He's not leaning into her. He damn near hugging her from the side like an auntie at church. This man is not into you. Now, I saw on Cynthia G channel that it says he's into men and women. Now, let's look and see if he hasn't changed that. So where do I go and find that? Let's see. More check-ins. About. Okay, family and relationships. Says single. Let's see. I can't find where it says he's in. I saw it though where it says he's into men and women. I did see that, but now I can't find it. Where do I find that at? Hold up. I'm gonna keep looking. Details. Maybe it's details. No. Okay. Contact. Mail. Okay, here we go. So let's stop sharing. And then we're gonna share it now. Hold up. I found I found it. What? Hold up. Now it went away. What? Are you kidding me? And see, y'all can't see when I do stuff on the all right, well, y'all can. Do y'all see where it says he's into men and women? Let me know. If not, I'm gonna screenshot and put it up. I'm gonna screenshot it. We're gonna screenshot it. Because we not what we not finna do is play. What we not finna do is play. Put that in downloads. Okay, cool. That's okay. I'm gonna pull it up on the email. That's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 minute. Oh shit. Oh my god. Really? Okay, let's do this. So many technical difficulties tonight. Making it work though, damn it. Because I'm trying to figure out, like I always tell you ladies, don't let gay men make you feel bad about your damn self. But if he's interested in men and women, and the first thing he has to say is that she's not all that pretty, and she ain't all that smart, it's because he really don't want to be with her. All right. Copy. Back here. Boom. Paste and go. Is that going to be a yes, no, maybe? Let's see. If not, we'll move along. All right, we'll move along. It ain't happening. It don't want to work. But anyway, with that being said, ma'am, to his wife, I'm simply going to write you a script to run while you still can. I don't know why your self-esteem is so low that you are allowing this man to publicly degrade you online and still be willing to walk down the aisle with him. But I'm letting you know that the older you get, the more babies that you pop out and the more years that go by, he will continue to put you down and do this. Now, they are over there from Africa. I know the culture is a little bit different. I don't know what specific country. My point is, maybe she really ain't got too much of a choice in the matter, but ain't no way I'm gonna be smiling and skinning and grinning with somebody that say I'm not the most beautiful and I'm not the most smart. But damn, bitch, well, why is she even marrying her? You know, we live in a whole new day with somebody that looks like Urkel, with somebody that got the body of a 13-year-old, with somebody that got a nappy head with a fucked up hairline that is receding, all right, with little bitty Dumbo ears on the jumbo head, jumbo screen, jumbotron head, got the nerve to say who beautiful and who ain't when he need to be thankful that anybody is giving it to him, especially when he gives up the pussy. You're not that attracted to her. You don't look at her like she the best because you don't want her. You want a brother. Run. That's your script, girl. Run. Run and run fast. He been deleting stuff all day. Okay, that makes sense. Well, even now, you can go under basic info. We'll say he's interested in men and women, and that's his business. Copy. That's his business, but my point is, a bisexual man, gay man, whatever, ain't gonna really be into you like that. Of course. You gotta be the prettiest of pretty. Has my computer said F it for the night? Not understanding. Okay, well, I want to be able to talk about the Beyonce and Kelis thing. I'm going to play it on a tab and let me know if y'all can hear it.
So just to add to my thought, here's the issue, okay? This is really not about Beyonce or anything else for that. The reality is, okay, and I said what I said, so still all facts, okay? But the reality is that this is more about the fact that, like, there's a lot of hypocrisy and there's a lot of nonsense. So we've got Pharrell, who did an interview, I think last year, talking about artists' rights and how people
All right,
should be able to rework their deals and artists should be getting credit for what they've done and all this stuff. Where in reality, when I was signed to him, I had the same manager that he had.
Can y'all hear that? We can hear? Okay, yes. All right, cool.
So just to add to my thought, here's the issue, okay? This is really not about Beyonce or anything else for that. The reality is, okay, and I said what I said, so still all facts, okay? But the reality is that this is more about the fact that, like, there's a lot of hypocrisy and there's a lot of nonsense. So we've got Pharrell, who did an interview, I think last year, talking about artists' rights and how people should be able to rework their deals and artists should be getting credit for what they've done and all this stuff. Where in reality, when I was signed to him, I had the same manager that he had, and he has writing credits on my records, okay, all my singles, coincidentally, and he never wrote a song, a lyric a day in his life, okay? And so, yeah, that's a problem. Number two, we've got Beyonce, who, like I said, out of human decency and artistry and female, just all of the stuff she sings about, all this empowerment stuff, I don't talk about it, I am about it, okay? So the reality is, all of this female empowerment stuff, it doesn't only count if you really do it. If you're really living it and walking. So what? Don't just talk the talk. It's real cute and fun to sing all these girls' songs. Come on now. Let's be real, all right? And then thirdly, you want to talk about Pharrell's like, oh, because I'm happy. I'd be happy too if I was stealing all kinds of folks publishing and rights to songs and all kinds of stuff. I actually really wouldn't be happy because it's evil. But the point is, okay, is that there's a lot of hypocrisy and someone has to talk about it and bring it up. And it just so happens that I was thrown in this. This is not like I looked for it. I was actually last night, I was posting on my Bounty and Full page, just doing my own thing. And then I saw one of my fan pages and someone was like, oh, that's a collaboration Collaboration between B and Kelis. No, it's not a collaboration. It's called thievery because the collaboration, the definition of collaboration, it means that we are working together. There's no working together if you are not even checking to see if everything's cool. That's a problem, okay? I would never do that to another artist. For real. I never have. I never would. Why? Because what's the point? If I like it so much, why wouldn't I just be like, yo, I really like it. Can I use it? What's like, whatever. That doesn't happen, right? It's nonsense. Because really, I don't even care. The point is, something has to be done about it. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm not going to pop off all the time. I'm saying what I have to say because it's true, okay? But I do think that something needs to be done. It happens to a lot of artists. It happens all the time. And I think that really something needs to change. And this just might be the fuel that I needed to actually do it. Because honestly, I try to keep to myself and stay out of the drama. But if it keeps coming to me, what else am I going to do, right? That's all. So say what you want to say. I don't really care.
All right, and okay. So a lot of people want to act like Beyonce can't do no wrong. Exactly. Now I'm gonna say this. First thought came to my mind. Well, damn, she could have just contacted Beyonce. She could have just contacted Beyonce's people. But then I said, well, wait a minute. But Beyonce did not extend her that same grace before adding her voice, her likeness, her sound, whatever, to the record. Now, who owns the record, who owns the masters, who owns the writing credits, whatever is Pharrell. So technically it's on Pharrell, not Beyonce. However, if Pharrell screwed Kelis out of her credits and lied to get them, then this is a conversation that we need to have. And Beyonce may just have to be the goat that gets slaughtered in this case. Let me explain. A lot of these people that you think got talent, a lot of these people that you think made this song, discovered this, discovered that, came up with this, wrote that, they really didn't. I forgot one of Timbaland's biggest beats, he didn't even make it. Somebody that was working for him made it. Does DJ Khaled make them beats, or do people who work for DJ Khaled make them beats? DJ Khaled the best of what? He ain't nothing without the people that's on the record singing. So I'm just saying, stealing music, stealing beats, stealing ideas, stealing names, it is common in this industry. And the big people steal from the little people. The big people have a team around them, like 14, 15, 20, 30, 40 people. They all come up with ideas, and then the big person take the credit for it. Even on the song, you can't listen no more than three writing credits or whatever, I think, or something like that. But they be having like 15, 20 writers. I say all that to say, you can look on TikTok. Beyonce paid for the song. Pharrell is the problem here. But Beyonce gonna need to be brought up because this ain't the first time she's been accused of stealing. All right? This ain't the first time. And whether she's doing it consciously or not, whether her team is doing it or not, she's gonna have to take some of this L too. Her second album, B-Day, that go-go sound, that was A. Marie sound. I'm just saying, the Lemonade album and video album concept came from another artist, allegedly. I'm just saying, this is not the first time. So I love Beyonce. I'm still going to listen to it, but I'm not mad at Kelis for speaking up and saying something because this kind of stuff needs to be exposed. Even if Beyonce just kind of got to get some blood on her name in the process. Just saying. Just saying. Lastly, let me say this. Shout out to Kelis. Why is y'all surprised that somebody that used to box and go toe-to-toe with Nas is afraid to speak up and say what's what? Y'all think Kelis is afraid of them buzzes and them bees y'all gonna put in her chat? Y'all think Kelis is afraid of what y'all got to say about her? She used to fight Nas, allegedly. I mean, closed fist busting him out by this ninja. So if she went through all that, what you think she worried about what folks got to say? She don't care. She don't care. But I'm here for some exposition of a lot of stars that's stealing from the little stars, from the little people. I'm here for it. And we're going to review the album and talk about it too. So basically, the script I got is for Kelis to do whatever she needs to do and get on whatever platform she needs to get on to expose the thievery that happens in the music industry. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Kelis. I got your plane ticket money. I got your hotel money. I'm here for it. She is not scared. Yeah, right. She said she was bossy because I'm a boss. She told y'all. She already told y'all. What happened to her husband recently passed away, so she is still grieving too. So she really gives no fucks, to be honest. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and invite you guys in the chat. Shout out once again to Her Sacred Place. Hold on, let me pin this link. Let me do one thing at a time. Shout out to Her. Oh damn, Her Sacred Place. I need to pin this link. Pin the link. Hold up. Pin message. Okay, the link to come and chat, give your opinion is pinned. All right, and we're gonna shout out our sponsor, Her Sacred Place. Okay, we didn't talk about a whole lot of people with some spore riding cookies tonight. Make sure you get your feminine hygiene in order. Her Sacred Place got your wipes, got your wash, yoni wash, whether you want a yoni soap, whatever you need. Her Sacred Place got it, as well as good sprays to keep everything smelling good too. So don't use that artificial stuff in the stove. Get the natural to keep your pH balance together. Her Sacred Place. The link, the moderators are dropping it in the chat for the website. All right. Shout out to Her Sacred Place. Okay, so I give y'all about 5-10 minutes to come in if you do, and if not, I'll call it a night. I gave y'all 2.5 hours. Let's see. They said, what do you think about Jada Youngin who got killed? That's unfortunate. I heard a lot about Louisiana being really dangerous for rappers. Like once they get to a certain level, you got to move out the hood. It's sad. Him and his dad got shot up, I believe. Let's see. Beyonce is not as humble as she wants people to think. I mean, we don't know none of these people in real life. Why you advertising that you ain't got no cat? Because of people that watch me do. Let's see. Yeah, I talked about Gina Tew already. Let's see. They're killing these boys for insurance money. He lived in a small, quiet town. Wow. Oh, I didn't know that now. They say Tennessee is like that too. I can believe it. Oh, I mean, if you got something you want to comment about Gina Tew, then hit the link. It's pinned in the chat. Let me know. Someone said Beyonce is the devil. I don't know. Do you think President got a facelift? Yes. All right, Mrs. Most Hated. What's going on?
Can somebody please get me a saga for the damn young and the dumb and the restless? What in the hell?
It's a lot. It's a lot that's been going on.
You ain't boy, you ain't put my my message up about these drug cartel Williams people.
Oh,
you
no,
ain't see my message.
Oh, I didn't even hear
message. You ain't see my message in the DM. The shit, excuse me, the stuff is all over Facebook and everywhere. You see, I had to change my name. People been doxing me. I ain't got time for the. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
But anyway, Stormy, I love you, Stormy. Can you give me something for the pain, doctor? I just can't take it.
I wish I could.
I bet you do, but damn it, is this the young and the desperate? Child, please, I can't. I'm gonna have to get back with you because, honey, Jackie Christie, I just can't, honey. But I see why you going to witches, honey. But your husband still like to get bent over too, honey. Don't. I can't.
Oh,
child, please. We got to talk on a later date. I might come up and do another interview, so the paymasters and the freak shows can come out and just really try to give me $2 more for my Cash App. I just can't. I love you, Storm. I gotta go.
Take it easy now. Oh my goodness. What's going on down the dash?
Hi, Storm. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. A lot of this stuff got me thinking, who child, these celebrities.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna dissect each one by one, starting with Miss Bay. I love her. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Beyonce. I really do think, she has shown Black women and Black girls, like, hey, you can be a superstar on the equivalent of, like, kind of close to a white superstar, but, not ever really, because we know how racism works. But she's shown us, like, hey, you can be that girl. But at this point, I'm starting to low-key wonder, have we gotten to know the real Beyonce musically? Because if she's allegedly using spirits to channel and sing her stuff, and she's always sampling sounds, then where's Beyonce Knowles?
Oh, I don't know. She long gone.
Not
she long gone. I don't know if there's no Shun, Sasha Fierce. I don't know what spirit she's working with. Beyonce's another spirit. Get a spirit to keep Jay-Z home.
Yeah, it's just like, so if you're doing all this stuff, and that's one thing with these industry people in general, I am so tired of these talentless people, but because they fuck the right person or they summon the right spirits, they're in front of our faces. Like, damn, I don't mind if you use spirits, but fuck, just have some of your own talent. Like, damn.
I don't know.
So I don't feel bad for Kelis talking about it, because it is something that definitely needed to be talked about. Then I'm going to get on Nick Cannon, because Mr. STD spreader himself. First of all, when he said 80% of women have smells, yes, women do smell down there, but he is confusing natural smells with smelling bad, because it does have a watery, some women, they smell like fresh water. Some they smell a little bit more acidic. Some smell, like fresh, fertile earth. These are natural smells, and these are aphrodisiacs to lure a man in. So for him to be like repulsed by a woman even sort of kind of smelling down there in any way, it's like she's supposed to. And if she smells bad, it's most likely your fault, because it's your rubbery, dirty penis that's just slipping and sliding out of everybody and just contaminating the world. Like, this is your fault. So how dare you? I'm sorry, if I was his baby mama, I'd have had to whoop him. Like, no, the Jamaican in me would have came out. We would have been fighting right there.
I'm gonna say this. All of his baby mamas need to be embarrassed, because he basically saying they stink. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. And then for this man, right, the one that's interested in men and women and looked like Frankenstein's monster had a baby with Dracula.
Yeah, Simon Bussy.
Yeah, so Simon Bussy. Okay, so that nigga, he is that dynamic that, Black female YouTubers are talking about when they talk about the Black male worship and the obsession, because that is sad. And I remember, because I'm young, I'm like 19. So when I was going to school in high school, the Black boys would always tell me, oh, you're so dark, when it's dark outside, we can't tell the difference between the night sky and you, y'all blend in together and blase, blase, blase. And I remember one day I was in therapy and I was talking, to a white woman. So, she doesn't really get this, because she's like, I don't get it. You're all Black. So why is this even an issue? But I remember one day I was talking about it, that's when I was in my young days of Black male worship. And she was like, one day she asked me, would you let a white boy talk to you like this and still, put up with him and want to date him? I'm like, no, I would be out. Like, I would never let, somebody, talk to me like this. And she's like, okay, so if you understand how love is supposed to be when you're dating outside of your race, why is it that inside of your race you're putting up with that? She's like, you should never. Exactly. Yeah, she's like, you should never let a man talk to you like that, Black or white. And then that's when I woke up, and myself personally, I realized what I was taught on how to love a Black man is not loving him, that's being obsessed. Because she really thought about it. She's like, why is it that outside of your race, if a man, doesn't show interest or pretty much says he doesn't want you, you feel like, okay, that's it. You move on, you go somewhere else. But why is it that with a Black man, you are chasing it, you're trying so hard to make it work? And, she had to pretty much like draw me to a conclusion. Like, what you have is not love, it's obsession. And I think a lot of Black women need to really go into therapy, because the fact that Black men have told you 30 different ways, and we all know a Black woman like that in real life, that chasing some dusty, ugly Negro that don't want her, that been showing her 45 ways he don't want her, and she's still chasing him, and she's still going after him and calling it love. That's not love, that's obsession, and it's Black male worship, and it's scary. And now that I've grown out of it, it looks embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, let's leave that there. Thank you, Donna.
No problem, Storm Night.
Have a good one. So true, though. It's very embarrassing.
And it's Black male worship, and it's
Okay.
scary.
Hey,
And
you
now
can
that
have
I've
me up in the
grown out of
background.
it, it looks embarrassing.
Definitely.
You up on the screen. You just got to cut me off in the background. Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
I got it. Hey, how you doing, Storm?
Good.
Love,
good.
love, so much love.
Thank you.
I agree with the 100% of what people say, especially women, say about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is a totally out of order. And with that 85% that he's talking about, that woman shit thing, well, bitch, your 85% of the woman that you miss probably had that shit thing. You're talking about you, the woman that you've been. The 85% of the woman that you're dealing with is sleep with him and have baby with him probably had that. You cannot put all of the women, especially Black women, involved on that 85% like you dealing with all those 85% of the Black woman in the world. No, man. Speak on what you're dealing with it. Speak on your surrender. Speak on who you go to bed with it. Speak of the one that you're not using protection on.
True.
Do you agree? Not on 85% of the Black woman in the world or in the nation, bitch. Speak on the one that you're sleeping with. You understand the one that
I was trying to figure out, like, okay, where did he get that number from? Like, okay.
I can't hear.
Said I was trying to figure out where did he get that number from,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. I'll let you go out and then come back in. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened, but we'll let her come back in. JC?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. What's going on?
I want to cut my camera. I want to cut my camera off. It's definitely not. I can't disguise my voice. So, like for me, with like the whole Nick Cannon thing, it's like if you are gonna go disrespect a woman, if you're sleeping around, not using protection, this is just my opinion. How do you think that she's not going to smell down there if you've been with other women that you're saying that you're sleeping with? It's going to throw a woman's pH balance off. Period. Number one. So he doesn't seem like he has a lot of respect for him. He wants their babies. He wants, and this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to be ugly. To me, if he can go and not get himself clean enough before he goes into the next woman and they have a smell down there, it's because you're bringing it back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be held accountable for your own stuff. If you 80% of women smell, well, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I'm a girl, but I feel like that's gross.
I've never heard a man say 80%. That's a lot.
80%?
That's a lot.
So let's hypothetically speak. How many kids this man got again?
I think 8.
Okay, so that means Mariah's got 2, so that's 7 baby mamas.
Yeah.
So 7 people like recently, but he's running up all of them, and the babies are like on like only like a year apart and like 6 months apart and 5 months apart. Like, dude, you nasty. You not washing. You the problem, not the ladies. That's what my problem is with Nick Cannon right now.
Do you? Hey, let me ask you. Do you think that that dude Kel? Do you think he stunk? You know, when Nick Cannon was wearing that coach cheerleading.
Well, what do you think? I'm
just asking.
Hey, look, call a spade a spade.
Here's my issue too.
Okay.
What's gonna happen when this man dies? Like, how do you split up that money between all those kids?
You know he don't have a plan.
It's gonna be a mess.
He's being selfish.
Yeah.
He's like letting his life flash before his eyes, and he's like making a mess of things instead of like using his big brain. He's using his little brain. That brings anything good to the table. You know what I mean?
So true. So true.
Like, dang, dude, get it fucking together.
Oh, they said Nick was in a female cheerleading uniform. Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was him. And look, to each their own. But if you're going to be with somebody, you need to be loyal and at least try to be clean. And if you're not, like, try to be clean. Like, I don't know. Keep arrangements, do what you got to do, but God dang, be honest with a partner, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got babies, mamas, and he's talking about their tooties. No, ma'am. I will windmill.
How do you feel that the women around him at that podcast, they didn't say anything?
I think they were enamored. Does that make any sense?
Okay.
I'm not proud of it. I mean, being a woman, I think they were just like enamored. And yeah, I just think they were just, sometimes, you know, we as women and even you as dudes, you get wide eyes and you're like, oh, sometimes you think you're going to say 1,000 things and then that come out your mouth. But yeah, it's like it stopped them in their tracks and nobody said anything.
Well, thank you, JC, for coming up. All right.
Thank you. I'm going down. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You have
and
a good
I hope nobody hates me.
Oh my God.
Because I'm on the bread. You know, I'm on the bread.
No, you're fine. All
right.
Let's talk about everybody here. All good.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
All right. Lots of sort of got back up. Can you hear me now?
Thank God, I hear you now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And what I was saying is, with all those women in the chair with him, talking about how, you know, the woman think or whatever, you're all a woman, one, and you're all of them. Nobody can hear anybody at that moment because everybody trying to prove him that they shit don't sting. Bitch, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all try to prove a man that is less than a man. He's not a man, okay? A man who been dealing with all those kids, because at the end of the day, all those babies' mother is nothing but 20s and 18 and no older than that. So they kids compare to his age, okay? They kids, because I have a daughter. My daughter is 26 and she's still a kid, okay? It's still a kid. You don't get older until you start getting on your 30, that you get some more mature and things like so. All of them, women that, yeah, they older enough to have ID, older enough for United States grown, but you're not really grown. Your brain is not developed, foolish yet. You're dealing with kids still. And all the women right there, they trying to talk back to each other to try to prove this man that, oh, my doesn't do that. Oh, I touched mine, I put it in my mouth. No, you didn't hear one of them say, like, oh no, I taste mine.
That's Stephanie. I think it's Stephanie. Yes. You know what's funny? Let me ask you this. I always heard that like a man isn't a man until like he's like 35 or 40. I've always heard that too. Yeah, you're right.
You know, and at the end of the day, it's not about proving him what it is, what that is, because we as a human beings, a human body, we eat with stuff like that. We all have others. Some of them have stronger than others. And at the end of the day, we all got to clean each other. You start smelling yourself. Hello, take a bath, clean yourself. You know what I mean? So we all sweat and stuff, and we all produce others. So at the end of the day, it's nothing for you guys to prove him anything. It's about you telling him that you don't put 85% of the general or black woman on that stinking pack shit, because you're not be messing with all them 85% of the woman. You're messing with the 85% on the one that you sleeping, or the one that you talk, or the one that you take into your bed without protection. That's the 85% of the woman that you're dealing with who box stink. Don't put all of us involved. You know what I mean?
Oh, they said 45. They said a man grown at 45. Oh,
to me it is. And let me tell you something. I don't believe in what age you grow or nothing. I say some people, when they get older, got a little bit more mature, but some of them can be 60, 70, and still have a mind of a 15 years old. Okay.
Oh wow, I feel sorry for y'all.
They still have a mind, because I met a lot of those men. They 40, they 50, and they still thinking about like they kids. They still acting like they so this, they so that. And honey, if you 50, you 60, and you shit down there, don't fucking worry. And they like a jelly bitch. You need to get back on your age, because you want to be young on your mind and old down here. It don't start. It's like a jelly. It's like playing. Okay, they got in the mind so excited they want to do it, and down here is nothing but jelly. The jelly probably harder than that. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. So in the meantime, what are they? R. Kelly. I believe all of them need to go to jail. All of them.
Yes.
Even because let me tell you, each one of them kids, not try to put them kids down. I'm a woman too. And 14 years old, 15 years old, they've been eating more damn bugs than anybody out there. Some kids, they very wild. Young kids, they can be very wild. And they can get down on the thing, okay? They can get real down. And I mean that each one of them girls and mamas and them girls, they would, like you say, about anything. They were thirsty, hungry, and desperate for fame and money. Because if your kids at that age has some talents, you will do the proper way. Okay, you would take into some, you would take into some school lessons or some kind of a studio or a professional shit. Do some profile things like that. You would put and walk through your kids with her. You know what that man was about. You want some money. You ain't got shit going on in your life. You know no man would pay for you, so you might as well say, hey, I got a young kid, young girl. He like young girl. You know, they all them parents, all them big grown folks, they know what was about it. And when they said that he not pedophilia, with my understanding and with the way they say that, they mean that he's not the pedophilia that the pedophilia means in the dictionary of he go out there and hunt them. You know, that's what they said. The one, the pedophilia, the one that we look and say, oh, what pedophilia mean? The man who pedophilia, the title of the pedophilia is like the man who go out there and hunt them kids and raping and things. Now, he didn't went out there and hunt nobody. They went by him.
Yeah.
With the representation of their mother. Okay? With the yes and okay of their mother allowed them to do whatever he wanted to do to these young kids for money and fame. And at the end of the day, all of them got fucked, confused, and shit.
It's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So
it's true. It's true.
All of them need to go to jail. All of them. And the other thing about that girl, I'm glad that you speak on that girl who got that, disease, that HIV and things like that, because that's very sad. And that's very good that people need to see, especially this generation, They up there wilding like a bat out of hell. Don't listen to nobody. They think they know better than anybody. They know better than you and me, and things like that. So that's a very good listening to people, to say. And I see a lot of comments that they try to drag that girl like, oh yeah, you shouldn't know this, you shouldn't know that, you didn't wear no protection. But sometimes, like when she said young and dumb, you do stupid things, and like you said, she was homeless. And sometimes we don't know what she was really going through.
Exactly.
And sometimes if you hungry, I never been hungry, but I know that hey, if you hungry and you hungry, you ain't got no place to stay. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's what she got caught up with.
True.
And like you said, probably drugs, things, all the things involved, and now look at what happened. You see what I'm saying? So
and now look at where she's at. It's true. It's true. It's so
yeah, and all those celebrities, honey, that's what I said. Don't get hype. And all those celebrities, because they can have more shit going on in their personal life than anybody else out there.
True.
And I'm glad that we have this social media thing, because some people say, oh, technology. I'm glad for the technology. I'm so glad that we have that technology, because we find out so much shit. And because we was like a zombie. And once upon a time, because we don't know no better. We just know the television, what they want us to know. And that's it. Now we have to choose. We can choose if we want to watch the bullshit TV, or we want to watch some real people that really find and search. Like you've been searching things, you've been telling people, and it's not about you telling us. It's about that we can search for the thing and it's come through. Like wow, what he's saying is real. Oh my God, I see this, I see that, I see that, and we start getting, waking up on things that is really out there hiding from us for so long.
Well, I'm gonna say we just gonna pray for them, and that's all we can do.
Yeah, we gonna pray for her and the ones out there too spreading the shit they know, because they know they have it too.
That's true. Thank you for coming on, right?
All right, darling. So love you. Keep on doing what you're doing, okay?
Have a good one.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye. All right. Miss Keys, how you doing?
Hey, Storm. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. No, so I wanted to speak on the pink sauce lady.
Okay.
Yeah. So so I get now it's pretty weird that she doesn't know what the FDA means. That's pretty sad. But I will say private labeling is a thing. So like a lot of stuff that we consume it's not even FDA approved. Like you can go in GNC right now and half that stuff is not FDA approved.
Oh, so that is true.
Right. So that's not a thing for I think that's more of on a larger scale as far as like trying to get that legitimized, but it's not something that you have to go through with food, I think, at least. But yeah, I just wanted to speak on it. But that's crazy that she's grown and doesn't know what FDA means.
She said, I'm not selling medicine. I'm like, oh, man.
That was too funny. What else? What else did we talk about? Oh, with the R. Kelly thing. I agree with the other lady, the Spanish lady. I mean, everybody that's connected with him, I mean, they definitely need to be under the jail, like way up under there, because the way those parents were like, we didn't know where our kids were and this and that. I'm sorry, your child is how old and you don't know where they at?
Come on now.
I'm just, it just don't make sense to me. Like, what type of parent doesn't know where their kid is, first of all? So you're not telling me that you didn't get some money to send your child off with this man and not say nothing about it. That's just kind of where I stand at. Oh, and I remember you speaking on when he said, what was it? Drea Kelly was like the reason for, his behavior or something like that. And you was like, well, she need to be arrested too or whatever. With that situation, I think more so because she is a victim as well. So I wouldn't necessarily say, well, she knew. I mean, she has her story to tell as well, and she has told it. And I think, well, this is my opinion, but I don't think she needs to be put at fault for another grown man's behavior. Period. That's just on period, especially since she's been a victim as well. So I'm just like, that's kind of crazy.
it's a lot. That whole camp is just it's just it's sad.
It's like everybody guilty by association.
Yeah. Literally. I'm gonna make you the last one for tonight too, because I'm
okay. What else did we talk about today? It was so much.
We talked about so much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll let you do one more.
Dang. What did you talk about? Chloe, was it Chloe?
Yeah, we did talk about Lamar and Chloe.
Yeah, Funky Dynamic. Well, no, not Funky Dynamic. I was watching TGI F on Fox, and they were Al was saying that asking was Chloe the slow one. Like, is she off?
No, she's desperate. She's desperate.
I mean, and you know what the sad thing is? I think Chloe is the favorite because, like, I loved Chloe. Like, her personality, she seems like a really cool girl. And, you know, like, she was, like, the cool one out of the group. And I think she's had such a struggle with, like, her body image and just, like, her self-esteem for so long. And then to find somebody that she especially after the whole Lamar thing, I don't know. I think she may just need some time to heal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of these people need to go to, have therapy anyway. So
yeah, they need therapy.
Because I think it's just really crazy how they just kind of continue to go and go and go in these circles and just don't get help. And it's crazy. I mean, we all need to take a moment, take a breath.
I know.
And get some help, man.
Well, I want to thank you for coming up. All right.
Thank you, Storm. Bye, Chasers.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. Everybody on, I'm gonna let y'all come up. Well, we'll do some tomorrow. Oh yeah, we got Storm After Dark. So everybody else that's on the line, just fall off, come up tomorrow. Because I'm tired now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys, I guess, tonight. Yeah, tonight.